Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Grappler Union podcast. On this episode, we have UFC 239 Fight Companion. Enjoy.
I need the 6 minutes. That's what happens in that 6 minutes.
You told me using any technique that works. Never to limit myself to one style. Keep an open mind.
We're not here just to take part. We're here to take over.
In order to become more peaceful, in order for you to become better and strategize your life.
All right, we're live. Welcome, everyone.
Hey, man. What's going on?
What's going on?
Thank you for having me back.
Always a pleasure, Drew. And Kevin is joining us this time.
Thanks for having me for the first time.
Yes. John.
John Payne's here, guys.
Yes. In the
Thanks
house.
for having me back, my man.
Sure. I was telling you guys earlier, Bill Cooper almost joined us tonight. Sadly, he was already too far to get out here. Next time. No problem.
Very cool, but I don't know what we would talk about.
I mean, what do you mean? Bill the
know.
Grill Cooper?
You could
He's
talk
just
about
on the next
jiu-jitsu.
level. He'd be like, "Ugh, what are you talking about, man? You don't even know jiu-jitsu." I'd be like, "Oh, thanks, Bill."
I think it'd be a blast.
No. And he seems like one of the more laid-back black belts, right? Like, he's
For
about-
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Dave was, I guess, with him today.
Mr. Guzman.
Mr. Guzman, right? Doing some stretch and stuff with him. And, yeah, that's how it got set up.
Dave
Almost
is screeching right now at home as he hears you say stretch and stuff. He's like, come on, man. I'm better than that.
It's true. He is better than that. Sorry.
He's like a third-rate yogi. That's pretty much what I know.
Yes. Magic fingers is what I've heard.
Give him a shout-out.
Uka. Uka? Is that how you pronounce it?
Is that his business?
URCA? Uka?
Oh, yeah.
Uka?
The business cards he has are really cool.
Dude, the t-shirt he gave me, I fucking wear it all the time. It's so
Yeah.
comfortable. It's a good shirt.
Didn't get one. Interesting.
Whoa. Damn, bro. Guess you're not on that level yet.
I got a patch.
Oh, at least you got a patch. I got a patch also.
I got a patch. No shirt.
Sorry, guys. No shirt.
Is that a
but the
new
shirt.
So Michael Chiesa. Is it Chiesa?
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 I think it's
Is that
Chiesa.
Chiesa. Chiesa. Is that a new tattoo on his abdomen there?
Maybe.
It looks like he's
Right.
almost going for a pseudo McGregor look.
I think he had that before McGregor.
Dude,
Did he?
Tigers are coming back.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I think he's got a lot more added to it since.
Okay, because it looks very
Yeah.
vibrant.
It is nice coloring. Oh, dude, look at fucking.
Oh, he's ready.
He's
Did
ready.
anybody watch his interview after his right before or right after? It wasn't a weigh-in interview. It was like right before he weighed in for the Hall of Fame speech with Ariel Helwani. It was
No, I didn't see it.
mind-blowing,
Did not see
and it
it.
lets you know he states in the interview that he does not have CTE, but there is a lot going on in his mind. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. He talks about Jedis. He talks about how the scars on his face tell a story.
Oh my God.
And he's talking about all these young bucks are coming at him, and
Dude, Diego Sanchez, he's always been a eccentric character. Remember when he demoted himself from black belt to white belt, and then
no, I
went,
did not remember that.
and then he did everything. He did jiu-jitsu over again.
No, he did not.
I did not know
Oh
that.
yeah, no, he demoted himself to white belt,
Oh,
and then he ascended the belt ladder again.
Is that a thing? Can you do
How
that?
can you
I
do
don't.
that?
I don't know.
I'll do
I
it.
mean, well, it's funny. You guys say, how
Sign
can you
me
do
up
that?
for
It's
the
like
tournament.
you could just say I'm not that anymore, and you go and like, hey, I want to.
At a different school, I would assume.
Maybe not.
But how's he gonna know it's Diego Sanchez?
I think he
Like, come on, bro. Stop sandbagging.
It also sounds like cheating. Yeah, it sounds like a whole lot of
And then he
cheating.
wanted to tear in the IBJJF for
Right,
years.
exactly. Like, Diego, stop beating up the white belts, bro.
Second and first places at all blue belt
Yes.
matches. Somehow he's taking seconds.
No, my favorite Diego
he's-
Sanchez was
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
where
it's
he's just
terrifying.
willing himself
Look
to
at
win
him.
every
Look at
single
that
time.
face.
He's a big
dude.
Tony Robbins fan.
Is he?
He is. He's a huge
Is he
Anthony
really?
Robbins. Yes. Anthony,
Oh my
that's where he got
God.
it. That's like the yes. That's an Anthony
Oh,
Robbins
I did
kind
not
of
know
thing.
that. Fucking Diego Sanchez.
Oh, I thought he'd be older.
Yeah, 37.
He's been
thought-
fighting forever.
First Ultimate Fighter winner
Yep.
against 13th or something like that. That's what they were
Against
saying.
Nate Diaz or Nick Diaz, right?
And then in the interview, 33rd, 35-ish fights in the UFC, which is most people's career, really.
oh yeah.
Bruce
crazy.
Buffer. What a jacket.
Yeah.
Man,
he's,
what does he do with those jackets when he's done? Because he never wears the same jacket twice. What do you think he does?
Well, he's loaded, so I'm sure he just keeps him in his giant mansion
He
house.
gives it to his son, who's also an up and coming
Announcer.
announcer. What is it?
Yeah, I guess he's an announcer, right?
His dad is right? Bruce's dad.
Bruce Buffer's brother is a
Brother, thank you.
the
Yeah.
brother. Yeah.
Do you think he's got his announcement trademark the way that he does it?
Yes.
Like,
Oh,
does he?
100%.
100%.
Well, doesn't
Yeah,
him
you
and
can't-
his
no one
brother.
else can do-
Him and his
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, they both do.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
yeah, so I think
Yeah.
they used to do that in like the WWE
Fighting
too, right?
out of the
They have
blue.
that trademark.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched him when he like
He jumps.
he'll
Oh,
do
yeah.
like a 360.
Yes. Look at him.
Point. Yeah, look at him.
They should show him more often doing it, though.
He's
You always
awesome.
get a glimpse of it.
He's
but
awesome.
It's incredible. Who would want to fight this guy? I wouldn't even want to do anything with this guy. I don't even know if I want to go to lunch with them.
New white belt. coming
He's so
into the gym.
crazy,
Like,
dude.
Go to lunch with him. Were you guys gonna go to lunch?
I mean, I was thinking about it, but not now, man. I mean, it's like, dude, tone it down. We get it.
He's always look at him. He's
Look at-
crazy. He's great.
I thought he went through like a harder time. Like I thought
Yeah.
he lost like a lot more fights. He's only lost 11 fights. Like that's not.
No, he's an incredible fighter.
Yeah, he's an incredible
Great.
fighter.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I was just like, oh, stop fighting. But I mean, don't get me wrong. He's not
Well,
like
he's won
on
his
a,
last 2 fights.
Yeah, he's not like on a crazy winning streak. But I thought it was like, hey, Diego, like do me a favor, like do us a favor, just
Hey.
call it quits.
Yeah.
And then
No.
man, he's
Dude, he fought Nick. Remember, he fought Nick Diaz in the.
Is he foaming at the mouth? Did you see that?
Transparent mouth guard?
What the fuck?
Look at these guys.
don't go to the ground. Let's do this.
Yeah, Chiesa wants to bring it to the ground.
I know.
Oh, he takes it.
Oh,
Oh, it's
shit.
over. Wow.
What in
Choked
the
him out.
Nah.
I mean, I don't know. This is the game.
To the ground instantly
Chiesa is
in the first 20
joke.
seconds.
No joke on the ground. He's gonna wrap up a fucking.
No, he
choke.
just submitted Carlos Condit on the ground.
Yeah.
That was his last fight.
Yeah. Here it comes.
Going for the-
Here it comes.
And
Back.
he's on his back.
Oh, wow.
And
Armbar.
He's got the arm.
No. Diego's got
Come on. Let it go longer. Nope. It's gonna be over. Triangle.
triangle here. I bet Diego.
Long ass legs.
Diego's really tough to submit, man.
He's tough, but
He's really tough to submit.
Wait,
he's
see.
He's great at jiu-jitsu.
What weight class is this? 170,
170.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah.
double-
Chiesa came up from 155. Look at Diego. All right, coming back. I like
Oh
this.
yeah.
Dude, he's got his black belt twice.
Ooh.
He got that's true. He got his black belt twice.
He's a double black belt.
Oh man. Oh. Chiesa. Nice.
I would punch
Yeah, Kiesa's long and dangerous, man. He's got.
Dude, he's dangerous.
Yeah, he's-
Fuck. Yep.
Oh, Guess is not ranked at all. I thought he'd be maybe like.
Well, he just
No,
came
he's
up
just-
to 170.
True.
I mean,
was he
I know
ranked
he's-
at lightweight ever? Do you know?
I don't think he was ranked at lightweight.
I don't know if he's.
I feel like he was always a
dangerous as fuck.
cuss
He's just
guy,
long.
right? Like
Yeah,
on the
he's
cut.
always right there, and then nothing. But I don't think he's fought. I mean, Carlos Condit, obviously, but I'm trying to think of his other. Who's else? has
Yeah,
he
like a
fought?
banger, like a really
Yeah,
top
yeah.
guy. You're right. Maybe that was.
Yeah,
But he's fucking legit. As I like watching him fight.
when he fought Kevin Lee, I remember
Yeah, Kevin Lee, that was the one. Yeah, where.
he when Kevin Lee talked about his mom.
Yes.
But that's the one where he didn't tap, and Kevin Lee
Yeah,
choked
kinda.
him.
Yeah,
but
controversial,
didn't choke
right?
him
Allegedly.
allegedly. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I hope we don't have that tonight. That only thing that worries me about
He's
these-
taken Diego down. Is he a little big? Is he a little bigger than Diego? He's got to be.
Looks like it.
Kind of looks like it.
But Diego's been in so many weight. Look at this.
Yeah.
Got a crucifix going again. Diego gets out of it. Look at that.
I mean, it's. Oh, that could be trouble. That's both hooks.
That is both hooks.
Both
And a
hooks.
body
He's got,
triangle.
like, yeah, and with like long legs, it's like you're never getting out of that. Diego is just hitting his.
More than 2 minutes left. Jeez, that sucks.
Well,
There
Diego's
we go.
He's going to do something.
Yeah, so you get that tight body triangle.
come-
Too, and it's
oh.
so hard to breathe.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh,
That body triangle's a motherfucker.
He's trying to dump him.
Yeah.
That usually
But not with-
works.
Oh.
this could
Come
be
on, Diego.
not
Why is he
good.
not fighting the
Chin
hands?
down.
Why is he not fighting the hands?
This
Roll
could
to
be-
your fucking back.
I think
be
he
not
feels
great.
okay with his
Really?
chin under.
I would not.
Yeah, he's like whatever.
Yeah, punch.
Double black belt. There it is.
Double black belt.
What's he elbowing the knee
I hope
for?
I'm saying that what I'm saying is right.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Oh, about the double black belt. I'm pretty sure that happened.
If it didn't, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I'm pretty sure it did.
It's all right. It's all right. We don't have to be right. We've got alcohol. We've got wings. So we're good.
Yeah, this isn't a. We're not. This show isn't focused on the facts.
No, not at all. It's whatever, dude. It's just talking shit.
This body triangle is
Do you use it, John?
Yeah, there you go.
Do you use
I
body
do
triangle?
sometimes if the person's not too big. Yeah.
Yeah.
My legs aren't super long, but I will put it on people if I have them.
But you have big legs, so you're strong.
Yeah, so like if I do get the body triangle, it like typically doesn't come off.
Yeah,
But
you're crushing.
yeah, and if I'm getting a body triangle on someone, it's like I can fit around them. I can't do that on Aaron or Bill or anything like that.
Yeah.
No, I don't like to do it too much. I feel like it's like if I do it, it's to maintain. It's not to attack.
Okay.
Especially because I don't like to.
You can't really do much with that.
Yeah, I feel like you can't. I mean, you can
gotta go
for
through a
sure,
choke.
especially like a rear naked choke. But I don't. I mostly do collar chokes.
You
And-
don't
and
put
my
the-
biggest
but
thing
you,
is-
you put the squeeze on a little bit, right?
I do. Yeah, I do. I usually do bow and arrow more than anything else. And so the fact that you got to move your hips, the body triangle makes that a little bit weird. That
Of
you have to
course.
like move the legs over and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, but I'll do it for a minute
In gi,
just to be a dick, you know.
If you do it in gi and then you're just trying to choke with hands, people can typically defend that. You know, in gi. In no gi, it might be a little easier. Things are sweatier, so you can like put a body triangle on and maybe get a choke out of that. But once you get a body triangle on, you're kind of limiting yourself.
Yeah, you're
It's
you're
uncomfortable
definitely in
for the
that position.
opponent. Yeah, you're in that position with them. Just kind of.
So Diego made it through the round, which we didn't. I don't know.
Chiesa just feels bigger than him and just feels stronger. He's kind of bullying him around.
Yeah, he's pretty much
He's just out wrestling him,
Yeah.
and just kind of leaning on him. He's just big.
It's good.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah, that's good. End of the round.
I mean, Diego's always been a bit doughy, but then he was also at lightweight for a majority.
Dude,
of his
he's been
career,
at so
right?
many.
He's so strong.
He's been at so many different weight classes. I feel. I mean, I don't remember on Ultimate Fighter. Wasn't he 185 in Ultimate Fighter?
Yeah, he
think
was.
so.
Yep, that was the fight against Nick Diaz.
So, you guys kind of bummed that they stopped doing Ultimate Fighter? Or are you?
No.
You watching that Contender Series at all?
No,
Neither have I.
No, I mean, I
No, I
watched
don't either. No.
I watched Ultimate Fighter like back in the day for a couple seasons, but unfortunately, it falls more into the realm of reality television than it does into like something different about fighting and anything unique. It's just
Right,
reality
right.
TV.
Yeah, it starts getting.
There was a
too
good number of
Just shallow and
seasons.
shitty.
Yeah, there was a good number of seasons where I feel like you could then you followed those people into their careers, where it's
Yeah.
like that just stopped happening,
It
and
did
I was
stop
like,
happening,
all right,
yeah.
then why?
Where are these guys at?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right,
What are they doing?
exactly.
There's just so many. You know, one of my favorite seasons was the one with Matt Brown and Amir Sadallah. Do you remember that?
Yep, I do. Not
and Matt
like
Brown
details
back-
about it, but I remember that it
Yeah,
existed.
well, Matt Brown back in the day, I remember he had a pretty piss poor record.
He was 500 for a long.
Yeah, 500 for a long time, and on Ultimate Fighter, like he was tough, but like you could tell he was very vulnerable, and he'd get tapped out a lot. And I think he actually lost to Amir he lost to Amir via triangle choke, I think, back in the day. But point is, he had a hell of a career after that, and it was awesome to see.
Yeah.
He's
But
still
is he,
around,
he's
isn't he?
retired now, Matt Brown.
I don't
right?
think he is.
Oh no.
When I was doing my research, somebody on this card, I think it was like their last like 1 or 2 fights. So I don't think he's that retired.
Okay.
No, dude, Diego Sanchez is getting pummeled right now.
So
Yeah, he's really
he's fought in 4 weight classes.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. 4 weight
So-
classes.
Diego has?
Yeah, it's featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, and middleweight.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And the double black belt kind of.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm just gonna cheat and look everything up.
Go do it.
So he's a black belt in Gaido.
Gaido Jiu-Jitsu?
Gaido Jiu-Jitsu.
Gaido Jiu-Jitsu, yeah.
Whatever.
That was under what's his name? Isn't that Mark? Is that Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu? Is that Camarillo?
Dave Camarillo.
Yeah, did he come with Gaido Jiu-Jitsu or is Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu?
Dave Camarillo owns Gorilla.
Guerrilla,
Jiu-Jitsu.
but then what's Gaido Jiu-Jitsu or Gaido Jiu-Jitsu?
How do you spell it?
Jido Gutsu.
J-I-D-O.
And then he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu under Roberto Tusa.
So double black belt.
I mean, technically double black belt.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought it was straight up jiu-jitsu that he reset himself, but feel free to keep
I feel like if we
cheating.
went up to Andre and was like, "Hey, Andre, you know what? I'm just gonna reset," and he's gonna be like, "You can't."
He's like, he would be like,
it's not a thing.
okay, you can wear a white belt, but like your brown belt, your purple belt, your whatever belt I told you you are.
Stop hurting all the white belts for sure.
Get out of the kids' class, please. Stop.
Yeah, stop doing the armbar wrong on purpose.
So the
What
Gaido
do I do?
Jitsu
Yeah.
is
Is that Gaido?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's Greg Jackson's
yeah, Greg Jackson. Thank you.
style
Yep.
of jiu-jitsu. It's Just
Thank you.
Do you see this X card he's
I
wearing?
knew
over
it was
here?
some like modified.
Yeah, it's
like
like a really-
gorilla.
He's doing X guard.
It's like really legit there. For
Dave
a second.
Canareo is a
He's going for a
judo
knee
black
bar.
belt. He calls him. Yeah, he is.
He's rolling for this fucking knee bar. Look at this.
Oh wow.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Too bad the guy knows how to defend it. Sucks. Sucks when that happens.
When somebody knows how to put a knee bar.
When a guy defends a
and he's
knee bar
gonna-
and he just starts beating you in
He's
the
got his
head.
back.
Guy
He's just-
defense, son of a bitch.
Diego Sanchez just looks. I mean, dude, he's
Oh, he's
just flattened
stretched out
out and
now.
getting
That's it.
almost.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good for him, man.
I think if he actually was punching a
He
little
doesn't
bit
seem
more,
to have really an answer for Chiesa. Though Chiesa is just
Composed.
seems strong.
Well, he's
and much
composed and
bigger
kind
than
of
him.
knows what he has. Looks like he has a game plan.
well,
Diego does not look like he has a game plan.
Sanchez's last fight, didn't he knock out or TKO Mickey Gall? Like he didn't submit Mickey Gall,
He
you know,
knocked
and
him
like
out.
a punch is,
Yeah.
you know, it's a little bit more of a.
Look at this. He gets
It's like
out of
skill
it
for
again.
sure, but-
Wow,
What the fuck?
Diego's just the man.
Diego, I was watching the Embedded series, and they had Michael Kess on it, and Michael Kess said, "Yeah, fucking Diego called me and told me to tell my trophy wife to stay home." and hung up the phone. He goes, "Fucking weird dude."
That's so funny. Tell my trophy wife to stay home. So what? She has to buy the pay per view now. Tell her to stay home. She'll buy the pay per view.
Worst trash talker ever.
Yeah.
Look at this, nice man. Guess it to the back again. Oh, that's all right. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Diego, man, 37, just keeps going. It's a weird position.
Yeah, that is
I have
weird.
no idea what the fuck to do here.
I feel like Kess has got to punch more. I feel like he's actually doing like a lot of like
I think he's
punch. Yeah, punch more.
Good.
But I just
should
think,
be
I
his
think
MMA
Diego's
coach,
just
dude.
like, how many punches can he throw? You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, he's getting tired.
No, that position 0. That was a weird position.
Yeah, it was weird.
But other positions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
Chiesa's
go for-
jiu-jitsu is pretty solid, it seems.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And just for his conditioning looks awesome. It's like
Yeah, it does.
how like active he is, and he's not really breathing that heavy yet.
No, yeah, he's just in control the whole time.
whole
And when
time.
you're like, when everyone's, you know this, when like someone's on you who's just, they're always in control, like you're just exhausted.
Yep. Yeah.
And when
Was
you
that a
get to
dig? Was that a
pick the room-
dig? Like I know, but you looking at me when you said that?
No, it's just no. I'm
It's like,
saying,
you know when everybody always beats you up at the gym all the time and they're just so in control?
Yeah.
you know how you're always exhausted because
Yeah.
you're always getting tapped out.
Yeah. Hey, you're tired and they're never tired. Do you remember that?
Yeah, not looking good for Diego. He's definitely getting tuned up here.
Yeah. But he's still, I mean, he's in it still.
I
Let's see
know.
what happens. I mean, Kessa just takes him down at will. There's not
Yeah,
even
he does.
And he
there's not
definitely
even-
shouldn't go for the takedown this time.
You don't think he should? Oh, he's doing it. I mean,
No,
he's beating him up.
Diego?
No.
Because Diego
He
trot-
initiated
went.
the takedown initially.
Yeah.
I didn't see the second round who initiated the takedown. But, yeah. Crazy.
I wonder what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I think it's so funny when they do like the translations or whatever. They just even if it's in English and they're telling you what they're saying to them, it's just silly.
Oh, yeah. So, also, Diego's no longer at Jackson's. That's a thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because he went that weird interview I was telling you about earlier where he
Yeah.
was like being a straight psychopath.
Yeah.
Ariel Helwani had no idea, so I didn't know if everybody else knew. But I guess he just left Greg Jackson.
Oh, yeah, I
He's like,
didn't
I
know.
only have one corner man. I'm the only person to ever do that. And
Oh,
we're just like,
congratulations.
they're like, well, isn't Greg Jackson like they're all here? And he's just like, yeah, I just left.
What happened with Greg Jackson's?
Why he said they left?
No, I've heard that there's. I remember
Cowboy
listening to a Joe
got-
Rogan
Cowboy
podcast.
kicked out?
Yeah, that thing. The whole Cowboy getting kicked out. Like
looks
apparently
like
they're
Jackson Winklejohn has a new logo. That looks kind of cool.
so
you
something's
see it?
changing. Yeah.
I mean, I saw it in Embedded.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So something's changing with that whole.
Probably.
Because Greg Jackson, I mean, he was for a long time, maybe still considered this, but just a premier just coach with a powerhouse gym that just
Yeah.
kept producing athletes,
Right.
John Jones, Holly Holm, etc. But like
Right.
apparently it's not the same anymore, according to Cowboy.
According to Cowboy.
That might be true, but at the same time, like all the contenders are staying. Right?
Here's the
It's
thing.
all the guys that are like, you know,
No, I'm
getting a
sure.
little older, maybe not 100%
Well, not only
contenders
that,
anymore.
But here's my and this happens even in our circle, even in the gyms in Chicago. All the people we've had on our podcast. Sometimes you go to a certain length with someone, and you realize, you know what? We don't really we're on the same path. We don't have a lot in common. I want to go this way, and you want to go that way, and it just doesn't work out for me. And I'm going to try a different location. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure at this high level, they do the same thing. They're staying with them for a few years.
But
and
this
they're like,
didn't seem amicable. That's the
I
only
agree,
reason.
but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
No, I totally
just sometimes people just don't jive anymore.
Well,
just
also like they can get
leave.
married and the wife wants whoever their spouse wants to. Hey, I want to be closer to our family. Can you possibly find a place out there to train? I know it's your career, whatever. I'm sure there's a lot of factors that go into these things.
But I'm just not a believer where, when you leave, if you leave a gym, it's like, oh, why'd you leave? It's just like, dude, I grew out of it. I just felt like
the thing to do.
Right. I just needed to go. What the fuck? Try something new.
You see people move gyms because they feel like they're at capacity where they're training too, right?
Right.
They're like looking for another, like the next challenge.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, there's gyms I've visited, based on my game that I've been working at our gym, rolling with everyone there. When I go to another gym, I'm like, oh, fuck, that doesn't work here. Well, what do I need to do to reevaluate? And maybe some people are at that level where they're like, fuck, I want to completely change and I need to see a whole new look and a whole new system, and maybe I'll come back to it. I'm not at that competitive level, but I'm sure these guys are, where they're like, fuck, tune up all these guys at Jackson's or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I want to go to Farasa Hobby and see what he's doing.
It seemed like this was something different, though, that something was changing with like the coaching style, the coaching motivation. I don't know what it was with when Cowboy went on that Rogan podcast, but it seems like there's been a substantive change with the environment there.
Yeah.
Where it's now like this is no longer what this gym used to be. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm.
No, I think I felt that as well when I listened to that episode.
But yeah, no, but people are all entitled to their reasons. They do whatever the fuck they want. Although it's hard for some. I feel like sometimes that's hard for. It seems like Brazilians just get real pissed when you leave their gyms. That's just the
I think anyone takes it to heart because you look at them like
you get close to people.
You get close to people and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Why don't you want to be with me anymore? It's like it's like a breakup. You know?
I just keep thinking about like it's just business, right? Like you go to a new job because it's like a new opportunity or something like different. I kind of look at it almost from the same way, right? This is like this is a living, to an extent. So it's like you want to be the best that you can be.
Yeah.
What you're doing, and sometimes
you're paying for it.
Yeah.
I don't know though. You're paying for it, but like it doesn't feel like business after a while. It feels like you're getting some out of it. It's more than just a transaction, right? I don't know. I feel that way. I get it.
Yeah.
That's when I go to it. I don't know, when I go to gym and pay for it. It's like I'm essentially paying to not be bothered by anything else but what I want to do here. However, it's not going to be like that because there's human beings involved, and you're going to be involved in shit. But if it was just business, I don't think people would do it for very long. It's just like, however, if you're really competitive and you need a new opportunity, this is your career, and you got to make money, then that's kind of business. But if it's like I'm making money from it, you're kind of there for the people. I don't know.
Yeah, I think maybe I don't know if think about it a little differently. I was thinking about maybe at this level, not like at maybe like the level that I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Like this,
like this level?
Yeah, like when you talk about like all these changes that are happening at like different gyms.
Totally.
Kind of like,
yeah, man.
The times like shift.
I see
with
what
it.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're totally right.
So.
This is a business decision. Well, I mean, for a lot of them, but then also like some people will never leave their coach. Like Gabriel Gonzaga. I remember he trained out in where did he train out in Boston? What was it called?
I thought it was his own place.
Was it
when he was in Boston?
I can't remember. Anyways, I always remember who did I hear? I think it was Brennan Schaub was talking about how he was like Gonzaga at one point was like, this dude could be real serious consistently if he just left that gym and he went to like Greg Jackson or he went to
yeah, because he was on a tear for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. No, he was a scary dude. Really good, like a world jiu-jitsu champion, right?
I believe so.
Doesn't he have
Gabriel Gonzaga?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Something like that. He's got serious jiu-jitsu credentials.
Well, Diego made it all 3 rounds.
He made it. He was going to be pissed. He was saying the one thing he didn't want to do. He goes, dude, he's like, this isn't like a wrestling match. He's like, this isn't sparring. He's like, we're going to fight. And
it didn't happen.
Yeah, he kind of got wrestled to death and kind of got this. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how beat up he got, but he definitely lost that fight.
Oh, yeah, he lost the fight. Kiesa controlled the whole fucking fight.
125 total strikes to 42.
Yeah, it's pretty much a blowout.
My math's not great, but that's more than double.
Yeah, it's pretty much slaughter roll at that point. Let's
What was Dago's takedown?
the first round.
The first one.
Very
First
first, like,
round.
first,
That first
like,
awkward
10
takedown.
seconds.
Yeah.
It's like a single leg.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dude, Frank Edgar is getting a shot at the belt again. Talk about a height difference there also. We were talking about Cormier and Stipe.
Just a
Fucking
size difference.
Frank Edgar. Man,
He's scrappy though.
he's
Like,
fucking
it's like-
awesome. He's fucking awesome.
he's so good.
Frankie Edgar walks around at 145, 150.
Yeah.
What's his name? Cuts
Cuts a lot.
30 pounds?
Yeah.
It's going to be...
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. But that's exciting. I'm excited to see that one. I'm excited to see how Holloway comes back after being beaten down by Dustin.
Sure.
You know, that's going to be interesting. You know, and against Frank Edgar, they've
What
never
was-
fought,
what
they
was
never
Fra-
fought, right?
I don't think so.
I don't believe.
What
so.
was Frankie's last fight? Like,
Was- it wasn't BJ Penn.
It's been a while, right?
Oh no, it was.
No, it was Chad Mendez, wasn't it?
Was it Chad Mendez?
He knocked.
No, I thought it was. What's his name?
Oh, maybe it was after
who
that, sorry.
Brian Ortega, who knocked him out.
It was Ortega. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Uppercut.
Bad one.
Bad one.
Yeah.
Never been knocked out before. That was the
That's
first.
right.
Right.
That's gonna be interesting to see because I mean, what's his name? Holloway's not a knockout artist. You know, he kind of gets you with a lot of
Right.
a lot of punches. You know, so see how Frankie's chin has been. See a long time to recover, right? Because he hasn't had fights since then. Not that
He's
I'm
the
aware.
answer, though. He
is
usually
the
comes up
answer.
with the answer.
Fucking right, he does.
That's an awesome nickname. But it's an awesome fight name, by the way.
Oh yeah.
The answer.
The solution.
Yeah.
John, the
that's awesome.
solution pain.
That sounds a little too close to Final Solutions. At least now. I have that one.
John, do you have any nicknames?
Oh well, the last name like Payne my entire life, and everyone thinks they're original too. They're like, anyone ever call you Major Payne? Like, nah, dude, you're the first one to think of that.
Isn't that weird? You're the first?
one. That's crazy. I can't believe you thought of that one. Major Payne, House of Pain, Pain Train. And they just keep going.
Man, what a good last name. That's such a shit last name.
And they were all taken by like age 7. By age 7, it's like I'd heard them all.
Yeah.
And I never changed after that. I don't care. I don't mind it.
You don't mind, huh?
You know, so it would be something tied to my last name. Pain in the ass. I got that one. Thanks a lot, Dad.
Yeah.
If you're hearing this, fuck you, dude.
Man, Francis Ngannou, what a scary motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Did you see that? What he posted that like on some social media thing where in 2011 Junior Dos Santos was the champion and Francis Ngannou was still like digging sand and like wherever he was from.
Not-
Yeah, he posted it on his Instagram or
Wow.
something like that, and it's like that's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a motherfucker, man. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? Oh, yeah, I just sold a bunch of stuff to.
Who that?
They just bought like $50,000 worth of my backpacks.
Hey, if anyone's
the other
watching
day.
the commercials, guys, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go San Miguel Casino. I don't know where they are, but it's made my week last week, 4th of July
Nice.
week.
Do you have to cold call them?
No, I have nothing to do
Dude,
with it.
Frankie Edgar, I just can't believe he's still fighting.
He's been fighting a long time.
Oh, so long.
Fuck yeah.
That's when
Remember
this
his
was
battles
booked.
with
It made
Gray
me,
Maynard?
made me think that when it was booked, it made me think that. What think of his career? I feel like it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
It's a long time.
Think about like, there's the guys that have like the short careers who like kind of like sit like that 500 record level, and the guys that have long careers where they sit this really good like win versus loss record. You're just taking. I feel, and I could be wrong, but I feel like you just not take it as much of a beating over time. It just kind of extends your life.
I think it does, too.
Do you think Frank
Like
Edgar?
Chris
is-
Lieben wasn't going to stay in the game for. He stayed in the game for a long time too.
He just
Chris
did that
Lieben-
bare knuckle shit.
He did.
Yeah,
he
bare
did, dude.
knuckle against
Oh my!
probably the best opponent in the world.
Who?
I don't know if you heard the story about his opponent. His opponent, like a million years ago, I don't remember his name, but he also did gay porn, but is a total straight guy.
Yeah,
he's
that's-
like, hey, I just needed some money, like I had
Yeah.
to do it, but like
That's common.
you know
dude.
that's coming up during the weigh-ins,
I think that's
man.
most
like,
of gay
No,
porn.
I did not know that.
oh, I felt like there was some shit talking. They were like, oh, like you definitely did these things.
So his opponent did gay porn.
Yes.
And he's also a bare knuckle boxer.
and he's actually, if you look at his record, like he's like you would think, oh, just some guy that's gonna take a shit fight against Chris Lieben.
Yeah.
Used to get no. He's fought in Bellator. Like
Did he
he's-
win? Didn't he
he's a-
beat
He beat him. Yeah, he's got a decent. He's got like a good MMA
He's not
record.
the,
Like
first of all, he's not the first like MMA fighter to do gay porn. You know who else did porn? Was
John
that
Jones.
dude?
Yeah, I heard that the other day.
Wait,
I know.
who?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say John Jones. What's that guy? The
Broken
Machine?
right here. Broken right here.
Do you remember that dude?
Shane who Carwin?
No.
That'd be
he changed
funny
his name
as-
to Machine. He like beat up his
Oh,
porn star
John
girlfriend.
Copenhaver?
Yeah.
He also is the one who
War
beat the crap
Machine.
out of War Machine.
Yeah.
Beat the crap
No,
out
I
of
mean, I don't know if he
Yeah.
did gay porn. I'm sure I think he just did porn, but
he's in jail right now.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yes, he beat his porn star girlfriend. He beat her to like an inch for life, and he's in jail.
and
now.
her boyfriend.
That was what, like 4?
Did he kill her boyfriend?
No,
4
they
or
just
5
beat him
years?
up.
Yeah,
but then he
something
did
like that.
something.
4 or 5
he did
years
something
ago?
after that. That
it was a while- it was a bit ago. Yeah.
Put him away. He did
Yeah, I
something
don't
after that.
remember what he
I thought he
silly.
did something in prison. That they were like, "Oh, you wanted to get out? Yeah, you can't get out when you do stuff like that in prison."
Yeah, I don't know. It was something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
So we don't have to worry about him coming out and coming after us. We're good, right? We can talk some shit about it. So wait, he did gay porn?
mean,
No.
it might
I don't
just be
think
best-
he, no. I don't think he did.
Maybe
gay
on the
porn.
safe side, we just
he
don't.
Did
I mean-
porn. He did porn.
Oh,
I'm
he
saying
did
he's not the
porn.
first MMA dude to do porn. And also, I'm pretty sure, and this could be also like the double black belt thing. I'm just making it up.
Yeah.
But most males, when they go into porn, they go into gay porn because there's money in it. And like, as a female porn star, like I think it's easier.
I've
that
actually
people
heard
wanna-
that too. Don't ask me
Yeah.
where or how.
Like as a dude, like dude,
Reddit.
you know, you're just gonna be a porn star and you're gonna be able to fuck these hot chicks. No, dude, you're gonna be
Doing
blowing
gay
other
shit.
dudes for a while, and then once you get your black belt in that, you get a double black belt. You go to the female side. I don't know.
John, have you ever done porn?
No.
I mean, what do you
consider
define?
porn?
As, yeah.
I've recorded. I've recorded myself.
Oh, okay.
You know,
do you
man.
watch it back? Do you play it for others?
Well, no.
And
it'll-
you charge
not
admission for it.
It'll,
We should do a fight companion.
It'll be like, I mean, you know, with a girl that wants to like, they sometimes they want to record and so you do
Yeah.
it. But so I
They
guess
want
that's porn.
to. They want to?
It's in my experience, it's always been more them.
Really?
Yeah, they're just. I guess I see a lot of different type of girls. But,
So how's this date go with you, John? So you meet a girl and they're like, "Hey, John, you know what? Why don't we record?" And you're like, "Okay,
Well,
sounds good."
it definitely
And then,
doesn't happen in the first
The
couple
tripod
months.
comes right out.
No, it doesn't
Oh, weird!
happen.
I have my tripod, and oh my god, this really high quality camera and
ready to
lighting.
go.
Oh, it pulls out the
Are you
lighting.
guys suggesting that you have never recorded yourself having sex?
Absolutely not.
No.
I have done
Never,
it, of course.
Like your girlfriend's never been like, "Oh, we should like."
I've
we should
absolutely,
record this.
done it, but the fear of somehow misplacing that, I automatically, I'll maybe hang out with it for like maybe a couple hours, and then I'll delete it. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it scares the shit out of me.
Really?
weird.
That
You
getting
never-
out?
'cause
You
you
think
never
anyone's
know.
gonna give a shit about your porn, dude? Like someone's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Oh, I got him. I got Andrew. I'm gonna put him on Pornhub, and we're
I'm
gonna ruin his
100%
life."
confident that that's what
We're
someone's
gonna
gonna
ruin
do.
his life.
I'm 100% confident. I got a lot to lose.
Like
Everybody
no
knows
one,
that.
like in the Pornhub community, no one's gonna look at that and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this person that I'm watching right now is some normal person who does normal things in their life."
And they had a nanny cam.
I only watch normal weirdo people having sex. I don't watch that high def stuff. Fuck that. I need it grainy with horrible sound and lighting, and I need a TV or radio on in the background for sure.
Why is that?
When you record yourself,
Wait.
or
Wait, when you watch it, you need a TV, or you want that in the background of the actual porn.
It was a joke, but yes,
Both.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Well,
I need it to be not high quality.
Okay.
The worst possible. There's a dog somewhere just like running back and forth in the background. Really good stuff. Gets my rocks off.
Okay. Hey man, to each their own. So John, did they say that's
we're back
okay?
to that?
Of course. I want to understand. Well, because
need to know.
you're the one that has done it.
He
and
wasn't done with
recorded
you at all.
And if these girls are asking you, say, "Hey, it's okay if you do that."
He needs advice. He's asking for
Do you
advice,
then-
John. That's what he's
Not
asking
all.
for.
Do you then
Asking for a friend.
do you
Yeah.
then post it online, or you just keep it in your private collection?
No, it's like so the girl that I'm thinking of, she just had like a folder in her phone,
Okay.
and she would just keep every time she'd have sex with someone, she would like get a picture of it, she'd get like a video of it or something. But it was like she would like keep it. And I think that she would just. I don't know if she shared it with people,
Right.
but I trust her. She's a cool person.
You know
Okay.
that's super interesting, though, right?
That's
What?
fascinating.
That she has like a folder in her phone.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like that made my eyebrows go. Oh, I'm sorry, huh? What did you just say?
Did she show you like her previous?
No, I just knew she had a folder, and I'm like, sure, I don't.
You're
care.
not curious. You're like, can I check that folder out?
No, I got the real thing in front of me. I don't need to look at it on film. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe it's just like, how do you know how far she goes, or she just does it? She You're just like, oh, I didn't know you did that. Well, if that's on the table, then okay.
No, I expect she would just tell me what's on the table.
She's
what's
that.
on the
Well, I
menu.
guess that girl
She would
who
walk me
allows you
through the
to.
menu like.
Would you like to hear the specials?
Oh man, gangster.
These we'll go back to the fights now.
Yeah, please.
Luke Rockhold, I actually thought when he took the belt a couple, what was it? Was it 2 years ago now?
It's been a few years, probably.
He has not fought in 1 year. I looked that up.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So February 2018.
I thought he was going to hang on to it for a certain amount of time.
I think everybody did.
Yeah.
I would agree with you there. And then he didn't take Michael Bisping seriously. And
Yes.
that's what happened.
It's been all downhill.
Isn't his brother a professional surfer?
I don't know.
I just know that they surf. I remember watching some story a long time ago.
And he's a very good surfer too.
He's got that arrogance to him. It's crazy.
Rockhold?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. I remember
his life
listening
is
to
awesome.
a Cormier interview,
Right.
and he said
Of course.
that Luke Rockhold likes to talk a lot of smack in the gym. He doesn't seem like good. By the way, he seems like a terrible shit talker.
Yes.
Whenever he talked shit with Michael Bisping, it was hard to
Yeah,
watch.
it's not on the same level.
It's painful to watch. But apparently he likes to just, throw a little chatter out there.
This should be a good fight. This is his first fight at 205. So he's now at 205.
Mm-hmm.
So
This is his very first fight at 205?
I thought that'd be one more too.
I
Yeah.
thought
he
he fought
lost to Yoel
205.
Romero.
he did lose to Yoel? No, Yoel's
but
at
that's-
185.
It was
Right.
185. No, but when he was
No.
Strike Force, didn't he fight 205?
I don't think so. I thought he's always been 185.
I'm wrong about that. I thought he fought 205 sometimes in Strike Force. Maybe I'm wrong.
Kevin, man, he's just been looking this stuff up.
Yeah,
man.
you
I'm
literally
sorry.
said I'm the guy that's going to do that the whole time. Damn it.
Kevin's looking at my porns now.
Yeah, he's
That's
like,
what he's
doing.
he's like, I bet if I Google his name, something will come up.
Wait, was it Major Pain? What was it?
Yeah. John, you're right. This is the worst seat.
Did I tell you? And by the way, earlier you were looking at me and you kept moving your neck, and I was like, I know you feel it right now.
it's
I
fucking
knew
tease.
you
What,
feel
is it that bad?
It's just you do have to turn, and then I feel like I'm
But
calling.
you know you don't have to look at me when you talk to me, right?
but I like to. I like to
You
make.
actually look away the
The
whole
first
time.
thing he did, he sat down, he took that microphone, he was like, dude, you just didn't get the microphone. You
Yeah,
can
I'm like,
just, and I was
John's-
like, just
John's
wait.
such there's no way stupid John figured this out. I'm obviously going to figure this out. Yeah, it's impossible.
No, I'm glad you experienced it. We'll switch next time.
So,
Kevin, how's your seat? Is it okay?
It's actually not bad.
Yeah, see? So it's just that seat then.
I'll take it.
I mean, maybe I could set that mic up over here. Would that be better?
No, I'm fantastic. Let's just keep it going. I don't want to ruin the vibe. I
Head
feel like
of the
we're,
table?
Did.
we're
Well,
flowing
you already
really
did
well.
ruin the vibe.
No.
But now we're
this is a
worried.
great podcast. Probably the best ever. We just had Carlson Gracie Jr. on. It's probably the best one ever. Probably this one.
Yeah, I know. There's going to be like 0 downloads for this episode because it comes out this Tuesday and Carlson's came out last week. So it's going to be like everyone's still downloading the Carlson one. So this one's going to probably get no love.
Okay, I'm going to
For the
ask
first
this.
2 weeks.
I'm going to ask this, and I know we've talked about this before. What do the Fight Companions, do they do well?
Yeah, they do well.
Oh, yeah?
Don't they
They-
have like a group in Australia that like really likes it?
Yeah, there's like they have certain pockets, like because I see all the downloads for like certain podcasts, but Fight Companions do really well. Australia, they do really well in is it not Finland, Hungary. I don't know.
That makes zero sense.
Weird, dude. It's really weird how
I love that. That's so cool.
yeah.
You guys built a really cool thing. Be proud of that.
it's fascinating to see. Yeah,
And it's interesting how certain parts of I wonder how it like festered in Hungary or festered in
Well, by
Australia.
bundled, he also mean there was like 3 downloads. You know what I mean?
No.
No, you'll get over 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Sometime,
Oh, easily. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting.
What is that thing on his shin?
I don't know.
Can he have
Yeah,
that
these
thing?
guys are big. Luke Rockhold looks real fit too right now.
Oh, here we go. He's just angry right now. You can tell he's like, I haven't fought
Jam.
anybody in a year.
Yeah. But that is weird, that band he has on his leg.
Could that?
But
It's
apparently
just
it's
like
legal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so weird though.
it's
what if
like
you
a
do, what if you do like a
compression
calf
sleeve.
kick? You like that's the what if it could help it slide off? I don't know. It seems odd.
It's some kind of compression.
It's
clearly,
compression. It's probably for-
clearly.
Can you wear one on your
Probably for an
bicep?
ankle.
I don't know.
Can you wear one on your forearm?
But what would he use it for? Wait, what's he compressing there? Is something wrong with his?
Maybe
calf?
something was swollen or something. Maybe it's his ankle. I don't know.
I think it's the first time I've ever seen it. Not that I watch every fight, every
Yeah,
card.
but yeah,
forever,
I've never
it
noticed
seems
that
odd.
before. Yeah.
He's got such good jiu-jitsu. I love seeing him on the ground.
He's
I
heavy.
think he's a no-gi world champion.
Is he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Kevin.
Stand by.
Kevin spitting out the fucking facts.
Does he look? And look, it's down. Like that's. There's no
Oh,
way
look,
that
he-
fucking thing is staying up.
Yeah. So he's got that. What's that tape called, John? That you put on the athletic tape. They
You're
call it
athletic, so we assume that you know.
Oh no, I don't know.
KT tape. That's it.
Oh, see, it slid down.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
he's
That
a
doesn't-
purple belt no-gi world champion.
Cool.
In 2007.
Oh,
That's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, he's beating the fuck out of this guy right now.
So if
Got a good little seatbelt.
if
there for a second.
Blackowitz, whatever his name is, if he
Blachowicz,
accidentally is trying to take him down and grabs it, is that going to be a penalty against him? Like
Right.
that's so weird to have a fucking another article of clothing on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it just
Maybe it's shin splints.
That's I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah,
a lot of
shin
runners
splints.
wear them for shin like shin
Yeah.
splints.
Or it could be he's just kicking pads hard or hit someone's elbow and bruise, whatever.
boom.
or it could be a cut, right?
Yep.
Maybe, yeah, that's interesting. It being a cut.
Yeah.
That just looks like KT tape on
Blachowicz
Yeah.
is
Yeah, exactly.
Jan Blachowicz.
Yep.
Jan.
Jan Blachowicz.
Those guys
Polish.
Those guys are so fucking big.
Yeah, they're huge. Blachowicz is a big boy.
So they gotta be walking around like 220, right? Cutting
yeah.
down to 205.
Yeah. Dude, Cormier, the cuts that he would do, I mean, he's not that tall, but he's so big. And he would cut down to 205.
He's round. He's just
Yeah,
very
just
round.
huge.
So round.
So round.
But I bet you if you like punch his stomach, I bet you it's like a rock.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's
no,
what I
oh,
want
no.
to feel.
That guy doesn't-
Let me feel that.
That guy's
fucking,
not,
Let me feel that gut. Like I want to
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah. That guy's not that heavyweight. What's his
Oh,
name?
what a fucking
He's been landing
elbow.
those elbows.
Roy Nelson.
Yeah, Roy Nelson. He's another one.
Like, he's got some baby fat cellulite on him.
Yeah.
But I'm sure some of him feels doughy, but
Oh, don't
but
do
look
that.
at these guys. Oh,
Don't.
Luke has always got his hands down.
Yeah, that's how he gets caught.
Yep.
So I didn't know until I looked this up. But he's also a Dave Camarillo black belt.
Is he?
Yeah.
Gorilla Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. He's very loose, Luke Rockhold. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He's
he
like
is.
always. Even his punches don't seem very like fast and like. They
If he
seem
could,
very
if he could
loose.
act, he'd be a great James Bond.
Yeah,
You know?
I think
Well,
he's,
he's a
maybe he's a
model.
little too big.
You know
a
he's
little
a
too
model,
big for
right?
James Bond.
Yeah, I can tell he's a model. Look at that dude.
You think he's a little too big though, right? James Bond.
Well,
Yeah, James Bond is definitely not 230
He's not
pounds and like
jacked.
6'5".
Yeah, he's
Looking
not-
down at
no,
everybody.
he's not. He's definitely not.
Right.
He's definitely not. Do you know Pierce Bronson? I remember I learned about Pierce Bronson that he his run was so unathletic. I think this is actually the Rogan podcast. I heard this. His
No.
run was so unathletic that they would have to film him, his chest up, and him just do his hands, so his hands could come up in the screen or whatever. But like they couldn't do a full body shot of him running because it looked so terrible.
Get out! I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Terrible
That's
Bond.
fucking hilarious.
But what's to say? Daniel Craig was pretty yoked.
Yeah, he
Craig.
seems like a.
yeah, but he's not as
He's not that tall.
Yeah,
though,
not
right?
that tall.
He's not
right.
6'3". Looks like what, 6'3"?
It's got to be fucking up there.
Andrew, give me one of those, please.
I was about
Thanks. You want to turn and keep wearing out that neck? Thanks. Man.
I only had a neck injury today, so no big deal.
Where were you at Open Mat, Zito?
I was in Michigan. Unfortunately, sorry.
No,
I missed it.
don't you say sorry.
Your absence is noticeable. That's all.
Oh, thank you. But you guys had a good open mat today, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice bath, like I said. There's no really.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ice bath. Fuck. First ice bath of the year, right? Damn. Next week for sure.
I won't be here.
Where are you gonna be?
I'll be in Oklahoma.
What are you
Family
doing?
reunion.
Family reunion. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Luke is definitely
Oh.
freaking stunned right now.
Wow.
My
Under the
name's
wow.
Luke. I'm super cocky.
And they got head kicked.
Gotta stop that shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's just got to stop doing that.
He can't. He can't stop.
God
man.
damn.
He looks in the mirror and says, "I got this."
And he
He's
probably
stunned
every
as
day of his
fuck,
and he
dude.
does like 99% of the time, but he's
He's
got to
stunned
stop.
as fuck. Look at this.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh yeah. So it looked like it was a combination of.
Ooh, that
It was
doesn't look
all.
good.
It was all bad.
But he was not. He wasn't a little unaware.
the
right there.
cobwebs out, buddy.
They're probably not even saying anything. They're like, just get your shit together.
Yeah. Was it 1 minute between rounds, right?
Yeah.
That's it. 60 seconds.
Oh, and
What's happening?
I didn't know that.
What was Herb saying?
I don't know. Andrew, what were you?
Isn't that Henry Hooft in his corner? But he's at AKA. Is Hoof that? I just was.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was
don't know.
confused by
Good
faces
question.
that I saw. That's all.
Think this guy's coming out guns blazing right now?
I don't think he is. I think he.
Whoa.
I think he might think he's too dangerous.
Dude, Jan Blachowicz is powerful. You can just see that guy's just big.
He's fought a lot of really good guys. Like I
Well,
was.
he's
looking-
ranked, and Rockhold is not ranked.
Yeah, he's been fighting a lot. He just lost to
Wasn't
Thiago
he favored?
Santos.
Rockhold favorite?
Blachowicz is favorite, right?
I don't.
Oh, really? I would have
know.
thought Rockhold was still favored, even though he's
No, I mean,
brand new.
Maybe you're right, actually.
So, John, Oklahoma? Is it
Yeah,
where you're originally
Oklahoma.
from?
No,
He's a Michigan boy.
my
Okay.
on my dad's side, there's Cherokee Indian, Cherokee Native American, and so I think that's
Like for real though?
yeah,
Oh, cool. Because a lot of people say that.
yeah.
No,
No,
offense,
my-
no offense to you people that just say it, but
My great grandmother, her name is Dorcas Benji, so she was like a full blooded Cherokee, and so I think that's why they're going down there.
cool.
Yeah,
Where in Oklahoma?
I don't know. I'm just
Interesting.
My dad's picking me up in Chicago, and I got to figure out what town we're going to. But,
Nice.
Yeah.
Driving?
I was thinking I was either going to fly down to Memphis and then drive my sister because she lives in Memphis, 6 hours to Oklahoma. But I don't know if that's happening anymore. So my dad will just pick me up in Chicago with my aunt, and we'll drive down there for a nice hellish road trip for 12 hours. It won't be hellish, though. It'll be really fun.
How many siblings do you have, John?
2 sisters.
Oh, nice.
Both older.
Are the Paynes,
older?
The Paynes a large family though?
Just my grandfather married 7 times. Just a very large,
interesting.
weird, discombobulated family.
7 times.
But my mom is one of 8. So it's like,
Stud.
yeah, right. Oh my fucking god, dude!
murder.
He just got
Oh, he
knocked
landed one
out.
more when he
Wow.
What happened?
Oh, jeez. He got.
Wow.
Dude, Luke is just so
He is just
messed
Wow.
up.
I missed that too, John. I was looking at you.
Sorry.
After I just told Andrew to look at the fucking television when you're talking to me.
there's been some really like tough fighters. That came out
God,
of
man, he
Eastern
just
Europe,
got
too.
unreal.
knocked.
That's
out.
unreal.
Just like-
That's unreal.
Luke got.
My
Luke,
phone is
Luke,
literally just buzzing everywhere.
Luke is hurting. I
Dude,
mean,
how
he's
many
just
punches
hurting,
did he
man.
land after the fact?
It was like
though?
2 or 3.
He kind of. Dude, that last punch was definitely
little
yeah, it was
much.
over the top.
Yeah.
Not needed.
Wow. That
Guys, I
was-
have to send a
Let's see what happened
few
here.
eggplant emojis out.
Oh, it was an uppercut.
awesome.
That one. Yep. Oh, this was the mention.
Oh, no.
That was the
last
first
round.
one.
Wait,
earlier.
this is the first.
Do you know who this guy reminds me of? Is Sergei Karatanov. He's like Sergei
Sure.
Karatanov, like
Oh,
reincarnated.
let's see
Right
here.
here.
Ah.
Wow.
Fuck.
One, two.
Look at this one.
That third
Oh,
one.
no,
Was just
I
like,
mean, hey,
Actually, no.
Herb
maybe it
did not
wasn't.
call him
no,
off.
No, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
So
Right.
no,
It
fucking
was
hit.
that one
Keep
right there.
going. Boom.
Right on
Look at
the
that
chin.
hook. Fucking hook. Boom. Look at that.
Yeah, no, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, he's
Herb-
good.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
good.
He's good.
On the break, look, pulls
Look
the
at
arm
him.
out
Hook.
and
Left
just
hook. Boom.
Boom.
Dude, he pulled that thing from his
Jesus.
hip
He
too.
did.
That thing had some torque on it.
Jeez, man.
Beautiful.
Look at Rogan's face. He's down. He's down.
Man.
That's good for this kid, man. Rank 6.
My buddy.
What happened?
Yeah.
My buddy texted me. He just
Someone
goes,
said Poland for life.
he goes, to Luke Rockhold. He goes, R.I.P. You handsome fuck.
Oh man. Wait, how do you say his name? Jan?
Jan.
Jan?
I'm sure it could be Jan, but I'm pretty sure they would say Jan.
Oh man.
Man,
Brutal.
good fight.
Yeah.
Blachowicz.
Rockhold's better figure his shit out, man. Come on, bro.
Not looking good for Rocco.
Yeah,
His future is not looking good.
It makes me sad because Rockhold. Do you remember? I feel like it all started when he got spinning back kicked by wheel kicked
Wheel
by
kick
Vitor.
by Vitor?
Yeah.
Wheel kicked by Vitor, and after that, like, because he had a tough chin before that, and then that's kind of when it started going downhill.
But he hasn't been fighting a lot. Like, I think if you look at his record, has he been? How many times do you think he fought in the last 3 years?
I mean,
2 times.
Yeah,
he
I
fought
bet you he
Michael
hasn't
Bisping and Yoel Romero.
Right. I don't think he's been fighting a lot at all. And I wonder if it's just injuries. Maybe he's just getting. I don't know.
After he
Maybe
beat
he
up
fought.
Chris
Maybe he fought
Weidman,
more than that.
was
But I
it.
think, Weidman was he?
Weidman,
fight
he
Weidman?
beat Weidman.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't in the last 2 years. That was
a while ago.
Dude, this knockout is just brutal, man. I hate
look at
seeing
that.
it, man.
Bounced his head
Yeah,
off the
it-
fucking cage.
It's
There is
this
a-
right here when he gets up. That's like, oh, that's.
Yeah, it's look.
No, it's scrambled eggs. It's just he's such a talented fighter, and I know.
Boom.
Damn.
Sorry, dude.
There's Dan Bilzerian. I don't know if that meant.
Was that him in the behind the cage there?
In the little way, yeah.
This is crazy right
Yeah,
here.
just
Boom.
It's just that little nick. Yeah,
That's it.
He kind of did
Especially-
land with his forearm afterwards.
Especially when it's behind the ear like that.
Yeah, right.
you know, and there was a podcast that Joe Rogan did a long time, like a few years ago, where he was talking about fighters and they were talking about Chuck Liddell and like how good he was, but that like after a while your chin just gets soft because your body just shuts down when you start getting hit. So some of these guys, their chin gets soft, and it's just like their body's reaction from like years of just getting
It's got to be because.
just getting.
Did you ever see like?
you know, just beat up all the time?
Did you see Chuck Liddell in his Vale Tudo days? I think it was Vale Tudo. I don't know what. Maybe it was just an early MMA fight, but
Like Pride?
No. This is well before
Before
UFC.
Pride?
This is like some of his first early professional fights.
Oh, okay.
He's just like a beast, just walking through, smashing people, just fast as fuck. And then one day he gets like kind of clipped by Rampage Jackson, knocked out, and after that, dude, he was just like it was just loose pancakes up there.
No, that was what's his name? Rashad Evans.
Rashad Evans hit him. Yeah, but it was Rampage the one who took the belt from him.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah, right. That's right.
And then after his comeback fight, or supposed to be comeback fight, was Rashad Evans.
Yeah.
I think that was his like. I think that was after Rampage. Rampage came from
Probably,
Pride
yeah, I think
to
you're
unify
right.
the belts.
Yeah.
Rampage knocked out Liddell, took the belt, and then Liddell coming back. I think he might have fought Rashad Evans and just gotten. And then after that, you're like, ugh.
He got flat.
Yeah, dude, they just don't come back the same. Sean Salmon, when he got knocked out by Rashad Evans, when he got head kicked, he was out for like 5 minutes. No, it's scary. Like he was out for a long time, and then, it's time to probably tie up the gloves there.
It was like when Anderson Silva broke his leg. It was like after that he wasn't fighting the same for a while. You know, that was
He just lost again,
yeah.
Anderson
It's
Silva.
like still got like psychologically like just
No,
what it
not-
does
was
to
it
you too,
Stylebender?
like,
I don't know.
No.
No, didn't he?
I mean,
he
beat-
did just lose to
Stylebender-
somebody else. Yeah.
But he did just.
I don't
bleed.
even know that. And the crazy thing is, I don't even know who the guy you're talking about is. Yeah, he did just lose again.
Who did he lose to? I
Don't know. Some guy.
Fuck. No, he's not some guy. He's legit.
Oh, no, he's good. But he's still some guy.
He's so, yeah, because
Compared to Anderson
but it was
Silva,
like,
he's just a
Anderson
guy.
got injured. It was like a knee injury or
Oh,
something
I didn't
like
even
that.
know. I don't know how he lost. I didn't watch that fight.
Can I raise this up and stand?
I mean, absolutely, John.
But it's going to make everybody else super uncomfortable.
No. This is awesome.
No, we're all doing this then. If he's standing,
no,
we're
I'm
all
not
standing.
Sorry, no.
You guys don't have to stand. I just want to stretch out the hip
Okay,
flexors a little bit.
stretch, man.
Stretch
That's good.
out the hip flexors. So I was going to say, too, it's also interesting that Rockhold comes from AKA, and those guys are just... They say it's a fight. Every sparring day is a fight. Like they're known.
Yeah.
Remember that there all those problems where Dana
Right.
White's like, you guys got to stop injuring each other. Like this is a fucking problem.
Well, that's what they said about Kane.
So-
He just was like,
Yeah. So I
He's
wonder if
always
that
in
plays a role.
overdrive.
I wonder if that plays a role too. I mean,
right.
plus you're also not even.
Don't you guys try and like manage your training like smartly? Like, okay, I've rolled 6 times over the past, every day for the past 3 days, whatever it is. Like, I need 4 here, and then I should actually work on technique, or I should go do something else for my body that's different than rolling just another 6 times and just wrecking it this way. Like, I need to wreck it smartly.
The last 2 weeks, I deliberately went against my more favorable training partners, people that probably wouldn't push me too much in terms of like getting a beating. I really didn't go too heavy, and I felt like I needed it. Like it was a couple weeks ago, I just was rolling, and I was like, I have nothing. Like I have nothing for any of these people. Like it's my 5th day. Like
yeah,
I'm,
right.
this week I'm fucking beat up, and
Yeah.
either I need to just not come, or if I feel like I have to come, I just have to be smarter than I'm
Your guys'
being.
hands hurt?
All the time. Yeah.
I mean, my thumb and my pinky hurt because they're still injured. But no, my
Okay.
hands don't hurt.
No, like closing? No?
no,
In the
They
morning.
always hurt.
The morning, and then they loosen up. And
Yeah.
then-
No, they'll loosen up.
But-
Yeah, they'll loosen
no.
up.
Mine.
I try and like space out my training. Like I'll start like training, I'll roll a bunch during the week, and then like as it goes on, I'll roll like 1 or 2 rounds and like sit out one.
Yeah.
Roll 2, sit out 1. Like I try and space it out that way.
Yeah.
Because I'm like doing more outside of the gym too.
I start to think about like what positions start to affect my body. Like my hands hurt because like I'm playing a lot of spider guard,
Yeah.
and so I'm like I'm not going to do that anymore. Or I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm gonna cycle it in, and I'll go to other things. Like maybe I'll get better. It's good. It's good in that sense. It's like your body telling you like go practice something else. Like I'm gonna go do butterfly.
Did
for
you
a
ever do
little bit.
Nogi, John?
I did the other day. Yeah, I do it like occasionally. I do it like once
How's
a
it
week.
go?
at most.
How's it go for you?
I love it. It's fun. I definitely prefer gauges because I'm more comfortable there. But Nogi is really fun, man.
Yeah.
I think I need to do it more because it seems so much more like playful and dynamic. Like you can do things there that you can get away with things that you know. Gi is like you can just stall there all day if you want. So I enjoy no gi.
When I roll, I mean, depending upon who I'm rolling against, sometimes I just want to get. It sounds weird. I just want to get beat up, and that's what I like to do. I like to.
That does sound weird.
It does sound weird, right? But this is my this is how I do it. So basically, if I'm rolling, we'll say with Drew, and I want to know, I want him to put me in really, really, really bad positions, and I want to work my way out of those positions.
Right.
I just want to give me his best game, and he's trying his hardest to submit me, and I'm giving him a lot of work, a lot of that position. Okay, take my back. Get your choke in. Do you have it deep enough? I'll give people the collar. You want the collar? Go as deep as you want. And I try to work my way out of those deep positions.
Yeah, I think that's good because I think like the sign of any advanced practitioner of any field is when you start to put arbitrary restrictions on yourself to reach a different level. Yeah. So like I'm only going to submit someone here with a triangle, or I'm only going to use my legs here on this white belt. I'm not going to use my hands or whatever. Just some sort of restriction so that you're not just approaching everything in this general way. It's like, how could I, based on this person's style, how can I take an opportunity to make myself better with that? This person's a top player. I'm gonna play guard against them. I'm not gonna just play top and try and get them on their back. Like, how would I take advantage of the fact that they're good at this? And I'm going to use that. And then if someone's a guard player, it's like, well, I'm going to work my top game now. Right. Instead of just doing the same thing that I want to do every time. Right. Forcing uncomfortable situations, I feel like it helps me quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I like to be because I'm so small, I'm so susceptible to being in bad positions at a lot of times with bigger people. Mm-hmm. So I figured, fuck it, I need to get my way out of those positions. So I'm going to put myself, a guy like, let's just say Aaron, for instance, he's a big kid.
It's weird that you even roll against Aaron. Like sometimes when you guys do, I'm like, but he's so much bigger than me.
Right, but it allows me to feel that pressure and then allow me to work. What can I do? I mean, I should be able to do stuff, and I can do stuff against him when he's not, completely smashing.
No, I wouldn't
on
think
top
that
of
it
me.
would be totally one-sided, but it's just still, he's just like so
He's
much
big,
bigger
but
than
it's
me.
good to feel that. And I think sometimes I try to explain this to in class when I'm teaching class to whomever's there. I'm just saying, listen, guys, it's not all about playing your game. Let that guy instill his game on you and try to beat his game when you give him everything. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you my back. I'm going to give you my neck. and I'm still going to work my way out of these fucking really shitty positions and then get into my game.
Yeah,
that's challenging.
I think Henzo said it. He had this video that he was talking about how important white belts are, and they will put you in. You let them put you in positions where you're uncomfortable, and then work your way out of those positions with those. Because like when a guy's a brown belt, or like Andrew, or any of you guys in this room, it's like you give them side control or something, like it's going to be really hard to get out of that, right? You have to work for that. And then when you get side control on them, you're not giving that up because it's just you worked for that position. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, so I'm going as a white belt, like I'm not going to work the same way. I need to put myself in uncomfortable positions that I'm usually not in and then work from there. Use it as an opportunity to kind of expand your game and get comfortable in your depths.
Yeah. I think the thing with you was kind of fun the other day was like when we were talking about you play that clearly close, tight game.
Right.
And Andre kept telling me, like, stop getting close. It's what he wants.
Right, yeah.
So then, like, the last few times...
Andre fucking coaches people against me. Like, don't let him. See, don't do that. Don't let him. He wants to be close.
So the last few times we've rolled, I've been, like, keeping distance. And it's, like, a lot more fun because it's, like, a little... It's a little more work.
Yeah.
And just, like, getting in... Like close and getting tied up.
And then you pass
hanging
and
out
stuff
there,
like that. You start doing stuff when it's like, oh, I could just do that to Zito and pass his guard. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Well, it's always interesting the magic that happens when someone's voice starts to support someone else. When Andre's voice gets behind you, or Andre's voice gets behind someone, you can feel the person. They get like a second wind or something. Yeah. And I remember when I was in Ireland, I was doing jiu-jitsu out there, and the instructor there was a brown belt, and he competed in Worlds or something. He was good, and he was like, I went against it was some black dude from Atos, who's like really good. Yeah. And he was like, I was beating him like 3-0. He's like, I was doing really well, and then all of a sudden, Andre Gaval is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Sat in his corner, started yelling at him, and he's like, dude turned into something else, and he beat me like 8-3 or something like that. He was like, I didn't have a coach. He's like, this guy's coach came in and like he turned into a different animal.
Yeah.
There's something that's really interesting about that. Because nothing's changing about the person. It's just they're hearing a voice.
Right. If you're like a coachable person, right, and then you have like a world class black belt telling you what to do and like kind of predicting your next move, you have like I always think about like you have like a black belt in your head, like and if you just follow the instructions.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
But it's like
It's pretty simple.
So much less
I'm
material.
not getting tired in front of this guy. Like I can't be this tired in front of this guy.
Yeah, no, it's like it's not even. I don't even feel like they're saying anything necessarily. Sometimes they'll say something that will. Oh, I can't see that. So thank you for that. Thank you for that angle. But most of the time, there's someone's voice behind you, and you're just doing the same thing you do normally. But you have rocket fuel behind your intuition for what you're doing in that moment, and you're confident. And you're like, I'm not. It's 80% mental. It's like you hear that and you're like, I'm not getting fucked in this position. I'm moving. I'm getting out of this, or I'm going to pull my way out, or I'm going to push my way into this.
Maybe it's because Andre's going, you can, and you're like, oh wait, I can. Like it's just that some sort of.
Sometimes it's like you just reach. Oh, I could totally reach that. Yeah.
And it's like how many times at the gym when you're just training and you're just having like a play floor or like a good roll where you're not going too hard with somebody. Andre comes over and starts coaching you, and the intensity just like all of a sudden kicks up like 3 notches. You're just like, well, there goes that relaxing night.
My ultimate favorite is whoever Andre's coaching against. That person is like they freeze. Like especially if he's coaching like he's coaching a lower belt. Who's going up against a higher belt. The higher belt like waits, and Andre's like, no, don't stop fucking moving. Like keep going, otherwise it doesn't make any sense.
He gets so pissed when people sit down. Yeah. Like if someone's like in a position where they're on their knees, and then they just kind of sit down in the guard. He's like, don't sit down. He just stay up. He gets pissed.
I got yelled at today for it.
Did you?
I was rolling with Hoffa, and he was just sucking my gas tank dry. I don't know. There was like 2 minutes left, so I sat back and pulled the guard, and Andre was like, why?
Yeah.
You're giving up points. Like, starts screaming at me. I'm like, barely surviving.
Bro, it's fucking 12:30 on Saturday right now. Okay, we're not at World, bro. I'm just fucking rolling for 45 minutes. Can you give me a break?
I'll come in and it's like I feel real good, like have an edible, and I'll put on music, and it's such a fun experience. 11:00 a.m. on Saturday, everyone's like the sun's out, everyone's just there having a good time. It's a special moment.
Yeah,
and you just roll and you sweat and you're high, and it feels really good.
Speaking of feeling good, this is going to be a feel good fight right here.
Looking forward to this.
Shit.
I'm really looking forward to this fight.
I love the segue. You ever see Nathan for You? Did you ever see that show, Nathan for You?
No.
Oh God.
I saw the not Starbucks episode pretty much, and that was it.
Nathan for You is an incredible show, but
What is it? A cartoon?
no,
it's on Comedy Central. It's
it's like it's a guy who it's reality television, but he is someone who goes to businesses with these ideas, these small businesses with these ideas that are like ridiculous, but they kind of make sense.
Okay.
And like there's cameras on people, and these business owners just agree to these ideas because like they're not paying for it. There's cameras on them, and they're like totally embarrassing, humiliating. But it could be any like he. Well, I can't.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is the craziest knockout I have ever seen.
That's got to be
Fastest
in my
knockout
fastest
ever.
knockout. Fastest knockout ever.
That is the craziest thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
God.
Do the most unexpected thing and
Do it.
You know?
Dude, flying fucking knee, flatlined him. Wow. Unbelievable.
That is insanity.
Unreal.
Holy
That is
shit.
insanity.
John, he screamed. So I wonder what Bruno's going to be able to do.
Oh no.
To this. It's okay. He'll
I thought this was going to be like a really good fight. Like,
Unbelievable. He's still out, is he? Is he still out?
Oh, he went really stiff. He went really stiff.
Good night. Jorge Masvidal. Fucking
Crapola, man.
monster,
Sorry about yelling into the mic.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Wow. He's waking up and being like, wait
I was just about
did
to be
the
like,
fight start?
I was just about to be like, I'm gonna explain this later, guys. I'm glad that happened.
Oh, man. That was incredible. That's got to be the fastest. It's
Yeah.
got to be the
So
fastest.
that was the knee that connected, right?
yeah.
Just
Can we
Look at
Hands
Can we
behind the
hear
back.
this post-fight interview?
boom.
wow.
Jesus.
Oh, that's not good.
He was real
man.
stiff.
That's not good.
That's
Those 2 punches afterwards were not great.
Not needed. Boom.
just got caught so
Like, right in
hard.
the temple. Just
Jorge said he didn't like him, man. He ain't fucking joking. Look at that. Beautiful.
I mean, wow. Jorge Masvidal is a scary fucking dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He's a scary dude.
He don't fucking play.
When he was talking, like every time I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared of you.
I remember seeing. I couldn't believe that this was him, but I remember seeing him. I remember like back in the YouTube days of like late high school, early college. He was He was one of Kimbo's like backyard dudes.
He's
I
that
didn't know
guy.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just did it
Fuck
because he
that.
I
liked it.
remember his like fight. I can't believe this dude. This knock. Oh, he's getting coached by Mike
He's,
Brown.
he's
I
at
knew
ATT.
that.
Yeah, he's at ATT.
Fuck.
Zito, I'm not gonna lie. We might have to hear this post-fight interview.
Oh yeah, I think
We
you're
might
right,
have to
dude.
hear this
But that's
bullshit.
okay. We can turn up a little bit.
Yeah, just a
I mean, what the
little
fuck?
bit.
We're
Just
a little podcast.
just a wee bit.
a little bit. Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
Well, what do you think Jorge's gonna say?
He's gonna say, "I
Find
told
out.
you, fool. Talk some more shit."
I mean, I could always listen to it later for
Of
sure.
course you could. Look at Ben's like, wait, did the
Dude,
fight
he's
start?
still-
Ben's
still
still not
down.
up, man.
Oh yeah, I did.
that's scary. That's like the
Look at him. He's like, I. have no
Oh,
idea
he
where
does
I'm at.
not know what's going on.
Wow, man.
Yeah, he's scrambled eggs right there. God, that's hard to see, dude.
Well,
People
we're
are
not gonna
getting
see him
knocked out
for a
tonight.
long time.
yeah. That's
a long
Jesus.
time.
Yeah,
He'll
man.
he's got to take at least a year plus off after
I
that.
love that you have Jigoto Kano here.
Thank you.
That's super cool.
Damn, dude. Look at Dana White smiling. No one's gonna say shit about that, right? Dana White.
there you
He's
go.
probably like,
Fastest knockout in UFC history, 0.05 seconds.
fuck.
I can't believe that.
Wow. Well,
Before that was like what, like 12 maybe?
I think it was
No.
like, I think it was 8
No,
or
it was
9.
like 5 seconds, I think,
The,
wasn't
the
it?
one before this?
Yeah, it was.
No, this
Was
is
it
the
was it the
fastest.
Aldo McGregor one?
No, that was
No.
13.
No, was it?
Or no, 12. That was 12.
I think the fastest one was like, wasn't it like one of those old school lightweight fights with like Jens Pulver and
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
that is
you're
not
right.
good. Wow, he's
No.
really having a hard
and
time.
Uno?
They might need to take him to the
Oh,
hospital.
dude, he's concussed for sure.
Yeah, he's really concussed. Yeah, that's it's hard to
Fuck yeah.
see.
Dude, I wouldn't even keep him in there.
I
Like,
feel
just
for
take
him.
him. Take him. They don't.
Yeah.
Why does he need to be in
Yeah,
there?
he's
Oh,
gone.
he's
yeah.
leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for
doesn't
him.
need to
That's
be in
tough,
there.
man.
That's really tough.
Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap for that
Fuck,
kid.
man. I was watching all those like pre stuff, like with he's got wife and kids and stuff. Can you imagine watching your significant other getting just fucking destroyed cold like that?
I hope he recovers 100%.
He just wanted, he called for this fight though.
Askren did?
Askren did, yeah. Yeah.
He got caught big time. It's tough.
Oof.
Unbelievable.
And it seemed like that was their game plan right there. That was it. Fucking flying knee right out the fucking gate. Full clip.
That's just his creativity.
Dude, full clip.
Unbelievable. But how would they know that he would instantly just go for the shot?
That's what the
Just-
wrestlers
just
do.
knew.
Yeah.
I know.
They would duck. And incredible. See?
He means 0.05 seconds, doesn't he? Or is it 5
Oh,
seconds?
They're calling it
said
5.
5 seconds.
Oh,
but they think it was,
because it's till the ref
till the ref
split him up.
stops it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. 0.05. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Can you hear it, Andrew? Man.
He's being just very respectful.
Wow. What's next for him now?
They were both ranked. It's only like top 5 after this.
Well, does he get a title shot?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So then,
Here we go.
Here we go. Here's the question. Here's the question.
Yeah. God, it just seemed. I mean, he was going.
He ran so fast. His
Dude,
body
yeah.
kept going.
Yeah. Fuck
he
yeah,
fell
dude.
over him.
Yeah. There's some bad motherfuckers out
you
there.
don't want to wake
True.
him up.
Hell yeah. See, doesn't fucking talk shit. Talk shit, boys. That's what fucking happens.
Unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
If you asked 100 people, none of them would have guessed that would have happened. That was literally unbelievable. That was unbelievable.
Wow. Beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
Incredible. Incredible. How you not like that guy?
I mean, yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Wow.
You know what? He could have easily talked shit right afterwards.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think he
Look at this.
played it
I'm,
pretty. I think he played it pretty cool.
I mean, Ben just like
Dude,
look how they're
how
just
about that
panning it.
camera?
Yeah, that camera works kind of crazy.
That camera's dope.
Jesus. I wish I had seen more of a fight. I mean, it's an incredible performance, but it's so hard to watch that. He's so stiff.
He's stiff
Yeah.
and dumb.
He's
Fuck
so
it.
I feel like it's getting
concussed.
worse every time we watch it. Like,
It's
it's just,
brutal.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
like his midsection's off the ground because
His
he's
head,
so stiff.
his leg is
Yeah.
off the ground.
Yeah.
Everything's off the ground. It was like her knockout, Valentina. Remember that fucking head kick?
Yeah, that was rough too.
That was brutal. Cowboy.
Cowboy.
There he is.
We get it. You drink beer, dude.
No, he does it because he's sponsored by them. It's for the money, John.
Woohoo. There wasn't even a logo there.
Budweiser sponsors.
Oh,
him.
and Wiz Khalifa smokes weed. No way.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing.
Speaking of, I cannot train when I'm like if I smoke.
You can't?
No.
No, we've had conversations about
The
this.
world goes into slow motion,
don't-
and I cannot.
don't-
Like I can't focus.
I don't go
Yeah.
go high most of the time. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
One day a week. It's Saturday. I feel good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
What do you
smoke.
do?
I take an edible.
Edible.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't necessarily smoke.
Do you take edibles?
I do. I prefer edibles over anything else.
Edibles
but-
seem to try that if you even care to. But smoking, not necessarily. I feel weird and balanced with smoking, but edibles feel fantastic.
interesting. But
I'm just flowing through it and just having a good time. And
I've tried it and I couldn't do it. And I don't know if it was like I just kind of started thinking too hard or if it was just.
But edibles aren't like so. Forgive me because I don't know, but
Not
I know there's
forgiven.
different types. There's sativa, right, and then there's
See, that don't even ask for forgiveness. I don't even know this, and I've
John?
smoked way more pot than you
yes,
have.
there's like two strains
Yeah,
of
I'm- two
marijuana.
strains.
There's
So what-
sativa and indica.
indica.
like-
But
so
that-
do they make those out of edibles too? Or does that not matter?
Yeah, no, they
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they make hybrids. They mix them, and then there's sativa and there's indica. However, if you go deep and if you like look deep enough into it, it doesn't seem like it seems like everything's hybrid. It's like everything's been crossed. So indica evolved in the like Hindu Kush in the mountains. So it's like a fatter, wider kind of strain of marijuana. And then the ones that formed at tropical regions are sativa, which is like the more active, the
So
more.
sativa is more active.
I prefer that.
Which is, yeah, that's.
Indica kind of
Well, I
couches
prefer-
you. It's
I
like,
see.
Yeah, it's like you're melting into the couch, kind of
yeah.
relaxed.
So if you take an edible made of just sativa, you're not.
Yeah, like I'll take an edible and go to the Field Museum, and I just have a trip. It's so and your brain engages with everything. If it's really really fun. Indica is more. I don't really take indica.
No.
It's more if you just. I know that if I do smoke it or I eat it, I definitely feel more lethargic. I feel kind of just more like I feel good, but I don't feel as
You want to
sharp.
sit around the house.
Yeah, I
kinda.
just kind of.
Okay.
It just seems more of a relaxed sensibility. Sativa's I don't know, the aroma of sativa is like activeness and
Yeah.
like I think a lot of people prefer if they're going to do it and to do sports.
So when you take an edible, do you? Because I can only compare it to like when I was younger and being drunk, where I'd get like head spinning and stuff like. Is that what it feels like when you're on a body high?
No. So in my alcohol, okay, I'll be very general here. Alcohol makes you step back from reality.
Okay.
Marijuana or even any of the psychedelics, you seem to step into reality more. You seem to integrate more with it. Alcohol's like it's almost like a disassociative. It's like kind of just you step outside of kind of where you are, and your judgment's inhibited. It's a very different type of drug.
Okay.
And marijuana seems to be more.
Why do
like
people
you're
freak out
tuning
when they
in.
do edibles? Why is that? What is that? What is that feeling?
Overdo it. I think
But what is that
eat too
feeling you
much.
get? Like when they're like, I feel like I'm
Anxiousness?
dying.
Yeah.
Like, is it
Anxiousness?
anxiousness? It's just they get anxious.
Yeah, I think there's a, to being really high. I think there's a psychedelic component to it, like a pseudo psychedelic component to it, where like, your ego starts to dissolve a little bit, and that freaks people out because ego dissolution reminds people of death. It's like yourself just starts to, you don't feel as intact. It's actually a very freeing feeling. It feels good.
Is it intact or confident or what? What is that?
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but like it's very, I think, light on marijuana, but like with psychedelics, like you start to fade into the background. Okay. You start to like integrate with reality more so when you then kind of in a sober state where you're very aware of who Zito is and your boundaries between you and everything else. Psychedelics start to kind of bleed in everything, and that freaks people out sometimes because it actually feels like death maybe, because the ego starts to dissolve and the ego's like, no, we can't do this. We have to be intact. And I think if you get too high, you almost get like a pseudo experience of that, but people experience it as anxiety. I think.
So your heart starts to race. And they think
Yeah,
they're
and
having
they're
a heart attack.
uncomfortable, and they're like, everything in their life
Something
starts
wrong
to.
here.
Yeah, no, and it's just totally, it's nothing's going on. Like, yeah.
Nothing's going on. Yeah,
No, nothing's
right?
bad.
Nothing's bad's happening.
Yeah, it's a very non-toxic drug.
That's interesting. When you first did it,
alcohol's different.
did you go deep right away, or did you do like incremental?
No, I started incrementally. I mean, I remember after like in high school one summer, I had competed in this boxing competition, and I had like no alcohol, nothing. And then my buddies were always like, "Hey, come on, take this edible. Come on, I made this week. You got to take this edible." Finally, I had the competition, and then I that night I was hanging out with them, and I had like cut weight for it, so it was like very clean eating and no drugs for a while. So that night he gave me this like big brownie, and he was like, "Hey, I'm breaking this in half. Have it. I made it. We're gonna get really high. It'll be good." So I like, I ate it, and I trusted him, and like 45 minutes into it, we were like on our way to a buddy of his, like another friend's house, and I was like, he put the music up in his car, and I was like, oh man, I was like feeling really good. Like this music just feels good. And I looked at him, I was like, it feels good. I was like, I can feel it. And he's like, he's like, just wait, you're gonna feel in an hour. And I remember being like, I don't know if I want to feel more. I was like, I think I'm good. But I'm like, but once you eat it, like, buckle in, you're there. You're there. You're going. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And so we get to my buddy's house, and like we start playing video games, and I just start to fall apart. Like I can no longer concentrate on one thing. It's just I'm just glued to the couch, and all I can do is just exist. And I like separate, it's uncomfortable. And like time slowed down so much. And I was like, went in the basement and isolated myself. And I remember that summer I was working in a nursing home. I was doing like dental assisting in a nursing home. And I was around all these demented nursing home patients who were like in the chair, unable to really speak. They were just brains inside of jars. And I was exposed to them constantly. And I always remember saying to myself, like at that age, like if I was ever like this, I'd rather be dead. I wouldn't want to be in memory. At nursing homes, there's a floor called Memory Lane. Memory Lane is where they put everyone who's like a risk to themselves because they don't know where they are, they don't know who they are. Right. They keep on the third floor and they lock the elevator. And I remember like I was glued to the couch and I was super high. I was so high that I was like, I feel like I'm becoming this. I was like, and I would never want to be this. This is horrible. And I would like every time I'd move, I'd forget that I'd moved. So really uncomfortable. My buddy came downstairs. He came to check on me, and I was like, "Hey." I was like, "Is this gonna last forever?" He was like, "No, I'm done." He's like, "It's gonna go away in a couple hours." I was like, "This is terrible." I remember 2 years after that, I was like, "I'm not touching marijuana. I can't do it." And then I gave it another chance, and I never turned back.
Did you ever done like mushrooms or anything like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's deeper, right?
Yeah, that's like a whole new class of drug. I think. I mean, I think the marijuana is around that area, but like mushrooms is a different animal.
Yeah,
that's ego death. Yeah, that's very different.
Yeah,
different experience there.
It always fascinates me. I just don't think I can get there.
You could, especially like you don't drink alcohol, which makes complete sense to me because alcohol is definitely the most toxic drug I think that's sanctioned in society. It's weird.
I agree.
Psychedelics are super non-toxic, and like you're kind of you come from like a traditional martial arts background, and we were talking about it earlier. Like I was like, I like a little magic. That's fine. That it's it doesn't always have to be. That's right up that. Yeah. That's right up the psychedelic alley, and it's a very spiritual. Go deep enough with them, it's a spiritual and divine experience. It feels really good.
If you get with the right people and like the right headspace, like, it's like a really, really good. It's a good time.
Setting and people are very important. Yeah, those are the two most important things.
Used to go camping in high school and eat mushrooms like middle of the woods and just hang out.
That's
by
the best
a fire,
place to do it.
Go down to the lake, go swimming.
Best place to do it.
All night, just.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's the best place to do it.
No, Drew? No mushrooms for you?
I got a couple buddies that are doing it on the regular now. Shout out to Rob. This is another podcast with him. Shout out to him.
He's like,
But,
please don't do that. Shout me out.
Rob Podovinsky. I can tell you. If any officials are looking for him, I know his address. But no, I have no desire. I don't.
You think you're better than me?
In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. No, I mean, John knows the story. So, me and my wife ate edibles, and we had a bad experience. I think you know the story too.
I think so. I think did you tell on this podcast?
And I'm definitely not going into any details because I want to stay married.
Yes,
but let's just say it was a shit experience.
Okay.
And so I definitely have stopped eating and or smoking pot, even though I already have talked to Melissa and I was like, hey, just so you know, like when it's legal and shit's like measured and like I'm gonna give it a go again.
Yeah,
once it's all like, hey, this is
once the loss is like, then I'm gonna do this again, babe. Then I'll bring us back into
no, you know what I mean. Like once it's
back
when
to
I
the
can
doorstep of divorce.
I go, hey man, like I wanna sleep. What do I eat for sleep? And they're like, oh yeah, well this is perfect. Once there's it's not just somebody going, hey, I made this, try this.
I love the dudes at dispensaries. They're just like the people at dispensaries are so funny.
Well, you've
like,
gone in other states, like
other states.
Even
And
in
I'm
like Vegas, I've never gone.
It's just
I've never
like
gone
like a coffee barista.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
like, how can I help you? What can I get you?
Yeah.
Once
You're like,
that's
I had my
can I have a latte?
Yeah.
They're like, I could absolutely make that for you.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely gonna make that for
I
you.
had my card when I was in California, and it was awesome. Like having my card when I was in California, that like became legal, like right.
And
like,
that's
before I moved,
where-
and it was like going to the dispensary. They're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, I kind of just need to sleep a little more. Like body hurts." And they're like,
See?
"Like we got you."
My neighbor went to a medical thing the other day, and it was some dude's house. And she walks in, and
Right.
he's like, no joke. He's like, so what's like, what are you feeling? What's wrong? And she's like, oh, it's loss of limb. Just said loss of limb. He's like, okay. She has no missing limbs, by the way.
Okay.
I mean, that's how easy it is.
That's fun.
It seems like
But
for
now
some people.
it's 100% legal in Illinois.
2020.
2020.
What's that mean?
January
Oh,
1st.
January
2020.
1st.
Okay. 2020. And then
But there's people like
psychedelics
the beach
became legal
smoking
in
weed all
Denver.
over the beach now, and like no one cares.
No one gives a fuck.
Oh, yeah,
it was
no,
it was different years ago.
I don't think anything will change. It seems like, I mean, somebody asked me, which was crazy. I don't even know who it was, but they were just like, oh, I wonder if I can get some weed. And I was like, I think I know so many people. Like, why don't I can get you weed?
Yeah,
like 100%.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
even
No,
if
it's
10
not.
of them are busy, the 12th person I ask is not going to be busy, and I could definitely get you weed. Like, it's everywhere. It's insane.
Yeah,
I mean, what are the drug dealers doing now?
I mean, that's what I'm
They're
saying.
fucked.
No, yeah, there's
No one's worried about them. Like
no, because
finding
they
jobs.
still have they still have a market though because medical marijuana is expensive and so is dispensary marijuana. It's
Oh, is it really?
expensive. Yeah, it is.
Oh, so they're undercutting that.
yeah, they're
you go to
just.
your dealer.
I'm sure they're doing their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, people because the weed's not that much. The weed's not different. I mean,
I see.
It's just regulated and taxed,
so you
it's
know
gonna
what you're
cost
getting.
more,
It's
yeah.
predictable, and although like when they start mixing CBD, which dealers don't, you're not getting this from a dealer, but when they start mixing CBD edibles with THC, like there's a ratio with edibles that
Okay.
feels incredible. Like I take those and go to
okay.
jiu-jitsu, like your body feels really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoy those quite a bit. And
Does
those
it-
are only get like dispensaries,
Loosened your muscles up? Is that like?
yeah, just it's like you ever had kratom before? You ever kratom?
No.
It just feels like you just feel loose and
Why
you
would
feel
you?
good.
Why kratom? What is kratom?
I think it's a
Kratom's a thing. I've heard
Kratom's
that it's
a
cool.
tea.
I've heard the name.
I don't know what it is.
kratom's a tea.
It is a thing. I know
Leaf
that.
from I think it's Southeast Asia. I think it's like Thailand actually. Maybe
Don't they
it
use
originated.
kratom to cure? Like, am I not thinking the right thing? Don't
Chronic
they-
pain.
Not chronic pain, but like heroin addiction.
No, it's like methadone.
Methadone.
I thought kratom was one
Well,
of them.
kratom is it feels like it's not an opioid, or it is an opioid.
Well,
Feels like an
isn't
opioid,
isn't
but
there
it's not any of the addictive effects of like
Okay.
John, isn't there some
Oxycontin.
sort of crazy psychedelic though that like deals with like one, it fixes depression, but also like if you're addicted, like-
ketamine.
Oh,
Is that
that's
what
That's not a
you're
psychedelic.
That's what I'm
though.
thinking of. Ketamine.
is that what
Ketamine's a
Yes,
dissociative.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, ketamine. I
That's
see.
it, yeah.
No, that treats addiction very well, but all psychedelics do. Because
Okay.
psychedelics
So kratom is
it's like it feels like an opioid. I think it feels like taking painkillers, but you don't have the same addictive
Okay.
effects of kratom. I've
Is
tried
it-
it a couple
is it a
times. It's very
pill or-
nice.
what is it?
It's tea.
Oh, it's tea.
It's just not illegal yet. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
You're very welcome.
It's not illegal. They haven't kind of. I think it's a tea leaf from Southeast Asia.
Okay. And you get it at where? Like,
You can get it at you can get it on the street. Not the street, I
Tivana?
should say. You
That
go to like a
place?
smoke store and they have it, but like get.
Do you say Tivana?
Order on Amazon.
You cannot get it at Tivana.
okay.
Order it on Amazon. You know, who introduced me to it was Brandon Gambucci. He's the he does that folk jitsu thing on Reddit.
Oh, yeah?
He's got like a bunch of followers on Instagram. He's an awesome wrestler from Duke, and he trains out in Austin.
Okay.
He turned me on to kratom. He came and visited me, and he was like, "Dude,
Try
we gotta
this."
go get this." And we did, and we watched a Southeast Asia. Interestingly enough, we watched a Malaysian action film, and I can't remember what it was called. SWAT, I think.
Oh, really?
It was crazy. It was first time to kratom. It was just nuts. Anyways, to this fight, by the way, Amanda Nunes, she's a freaking powerhouse, and Holly Holm is always entertaining to watch. So I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
I'm not gonna lie, Holly Holm has lost more fights than I thought she's lost when I looked at her record.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's been a bit streaky.
Really?
She beat Megan Anderson, but she lost to Misha Tate. She lost to who else?
She beat
Cyborg. She lost to Cyborg.
Well,
I know. I'm
she
just
got
throwing it out there.
She won the belt and lost it like the very next fight.
To Misha Tate.
Misha Tate.
Yeah.
And then Cyborg, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But Cyborg didn't knock her out, though.
No.
It's a decision.
I don't know if anybody knocked her out. I don't feel like it was all decisions.
Okay.
Misha Tate
She's
just
had a
choked
hard
her
go.
out.
She's had a hard
Misha Tate
go.
choked
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Choked her. Yeah, unconscious.
She seems pretty lean for this fight. She usually looks a little bigger.
Yeah,
doesn't
I agree.
she?
Yep.
She's 37 years old.
Wow, she looks great, though.
Yeah, she's very
She's
very fit.
athletic.
Yeah, very fit.
Does she have kids? I
think she does.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah.
Man. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes.
I'm actually excited about this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Man, Amanda Nunes is getting paid as much as John Jones, I think, for this fight.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, at least in the
It's
like salary, but I'm
it's
sure
so
John
hard
Jones is
to,
making more money.
yeah, it's so hard to argue. I mean,
Why should she
Is
not?
she definitely? I mean, she's definitely the best woman that. Has
Oh
ever
no,
fought in
she's
UFC,
totally
right?
making that money. Oh,
She's
yeah.
better than Cyborg. She has to say that now.
Yeah.
She's been the champion. How many times she defended her belt? Twice.
Don't
Only
know.
once?
I don't know. A bunch of times. And then now she's two weight classes. So there's that.
Wait, who did she get the belt from?
Cyborg is
no.
one.
Who'd she get belt from?
Who did she
135.
take it from?
God, how come I can't? Oh. How come I can't think of who she took the belt from? Who had it? Misha Tate, right?
I'll just look it up.
Had to be Misha Tate.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
Misha Tate. Thank you.
Probably should. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, look at it. She's trying to hit her with that fucking big overhand.
Well, it's interesting too because I bet you. I mean, this has got to be a little bit more like traditional. Maybe not traditional because she's been at Greg Jackson's for a while, but obviously Holly Holm comes from more like boxing style background
Kickboxing.
versus.
She's not going to
Stand
fall
up.
for an overhand, I don't think.
Yeah.
I can't imagine her falling for a big overhand. She's got her hands up. She's right. You know what I mean? She's not dropping her hands.
It's always weird when someone comes from like a very orthodox sport or orthodox martial art into MMA and they somehow get like, sometimes it happens where they get out. Ooh, kick. She felt that.
Yeah, she did.
They get beat at their own game.
Yeah.
And it's almost like his MMA is like, it's just not going to look the same to you.
Well, the thing is that they've got so much to think about. And if they're one dimensional,
Yeah.
they're thinking all the time, fuck, is this person going to take me down? Is this person going to kick my leg? You know?
Yeah, and then they get punched right in the
and they get
face.
punched right in the face.
Totally.
Exactly. Yeah. So. Did Amanda Nunes just get married also? Didn't they just get married in Vegas?
She's married to one of the fighters in the UFC roster, isn't she?
Right.
What's her name?
Nina something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just got married in Vegas?
I thought they just got married. I maybe I was mistaken or maybe she's already been married.
I know she's been dating someone for a long time at
Yeah.
least. Like Nunes has power on the ends of her hands. Holly definitely has power on her feet, but like she's not a hard puncher.
No, she's not going to knock her out.
You know?
The head kick won't get her.
Yeah, no, of course.
But Amanda Nunes is also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Right.
So
Ooh, she got to
So
take
if it
her.
goes
there you go.
around.
As I said.
That's a good Sotogari.
Yeah. I like how they tap those arms. See how she ties up those arms, just keeps them down. That's good. I like doing that when I do jiu-jitsu.
Now when you do MMA,
Not when I'm
right?
doing MMA. No. But Yeah, man, Nunes, man.
It's a good kick.
Yep. But
They're
Holly
still
Holm,
filling each other out for sure.
This is a. I mean, where's she go from here if she loses this fight? You know.
Yeah, she'll just kind of stick around because she's a good draw and she's got
Yeah, she
a
got
lot
big
of skill.
following.
Yeah,
She
no,
got-
and she's a striker. She's exciting.
Want to stick around though? I mean, she's been boxing for a
But
billion years.
you got to
Yeah.
figure if Amanda Nunes wins this, who is she fighting next?
Yeah.
Like who the
Yeah.
fuck? She's
Who's-
cleaned out the division.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
You know, where's she go? Does she? Maybe she retires and says, "Fuck it." Here.
No, this
you
is
scrap for
probably the
belt.
best fight they can.
Is there a?
Has anyone ever done that?
clean out division and
I
retired?
mean,
Yeah.
George kind of did it. I guess you could say.
Yeah, I guess you're
George
right.
did that.
Yeah,
100%
you're
he
right.
did that. He never lost.
He never
and then
lost.
Came back and choked
Yeah.
out Michael Bisping.
Yeah.
George St. Pierre is amazing.
He's the best, for sure. Yeah. So that
I
would
mean, he
be,
lost some or he won some split decision against. Oh my God!
That's it.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
What is going on? Okay,
Dude,
it's
this is a
9:30,
great
guys.
night.
This card's over. Let's
fucking
get out of here.
head kick.
Oh my lord!
Two fights that ended in ways I did
This,
not expect.
this is an incredible night of fights.
Yeah.
I'm
This is
so
incredible.
glad that
It's
I'm watching
the two
these.
fights that I was most excited about. Both
Yeah.
ended in like
Fucking brutal.
Most excited about this fight? This, is
this
one of them?
fight and the Askren fight are like the two
Yeah.
I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
Like really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Does that mean
Oh.
that John Jones is going 5 rounds? Fuck. 5 rounds of nothing. Damn. Fucking Holly Holm got a head kicked.
Yeah.
I had to text Melissa. She really wanted Holly Holm to win.
Oh, poor girl.
Sorry, Holly. She's just dancing, doing her thing.
Great, man.
What a cutie.
Let's see the replay. Set her up. See,
She saw
what
that.
was she doing? Like, what was Holly Holm doing at that point? I mean, she's like faking the kick.
Yeah, she kept doing that.
That's
She kept
weird.
standing up there.
Like
and
she
then-
held that oblique kick.
Yeah,
And
she
she
kept
held
doing
that
that.
kick up in the air. It wasn't an oblique kick. It was just kind of a front side kick. See, like she just like wasn't confident in that. Oh man,
Did
Do you think that
did
stop
she
was
finish?
quick,
I was
or
about
you
to
think it
say.
was
Do you
like-
think? Yeah.
do I think it was fast?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I mean, she's just gonna get beat there. She's not protect. She's not.
All right, there you go.
Let's look at.
There we go.
Shit.
Yeah.
That answers that question.
No,
that was,
hey, man, I had the
that
same
was a
thought
yes.
you did.
That was
Instant
that
replay
was
is a
that was
thing.
the
That's
correct correct way to stop it.
Yeah.
No,
She's on.
good
she's
job by
on.
the good job by the ref.
Yeah.
I did think the same.
Can you
thing,
say
though.
she's on Queer Street, or is that not politically correct to say? Like,
I don't know. If you don't maybe feel like it is, then
I mean, I think that's a right. She's on Queer Street. That was a thing you would say.
if you want to say that, say it. Yeah.
I say that.
I mean, if you got hate in your heart, man, that's up to you. That's up to you, homeboy.
That's cold, man. That was great, man. What a great fight.
It's a boxing term that has been used forever.
Is
I
it?
think It's okay.
You got hate in your heart.
Oh man, Amanda Nunes. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess she's
Mic
a
drop.
Beast, dude.
Mic
She's
drop
awesome.
it.
Dude,
She's,
honestly,
she's best of all time,
If
right?
she's getting paid that much, maybe she can retire. Who knows? Do you
she
think?
beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey.
You think?
Yeah.
She.
I mean, she's got to be a millionaire at this point. No, the last
No,
I don't know.
three
Yeah, I
fights.
think
Yeah,
I'm
so
sure she's a
maybe
millionaire.
you fucking just go. See,
That's it.
Who knows though?
He's
She's
greatest of all time.
She's made at least over that.
I mean, she could be doing sponsorships in Brazil for the rest of her life.
I mean, but she seems like the one. I mean, she doesn't.
I don't
seem
know
like-
about that.
She seems.
They
yeah.
might forget her in 5 years. Honestly, just saying, you know.
I mean, she's got to be up there with Anderson Silva. Like, I mean,
no.
no,
Hold
why?
on,
hold
Why?
on.
Because she's a woman,
No.
guys.
No,
What's
no,
going
no,
on?
no. I'm not saying anything about her skill. I'm saying in terms of popularity, Anderson Silva is just
Right.
he's a legend. And
But
Amanda
she's
Nunes-
accomplished more than
They've
he
had
has.
both have had like awesome.
I don't know if that's
careers.
true. If
But-
she's
Why?
accomplished more, but I mean, Anderson Silva. How long did how?
I
how
think
many?
9 title defenses.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
had how many?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. She's an incredible fighter, and she's great, and she
John,
deserves recognition.
don't play into. He's just trying to get over the Queer Street comment. 'Cause he's,
yeah, right. He's trying to make up for it. Why couldn't she be? She's a woman, or what are you saying? Like, dude, we already know whose side
Look
you're
at-
on here.
Finishes 16 of 18 wins, 13 by knockout.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I don't think she would want to stop fighting. She doesn't seem like that type of person.
Yeah.
She likes this.
She's having
Like,
fun.
this is-
If
She's
you're having
an
fun,
awesome
why
time.
stop?
Look at her.
And her last 2 fights, have they even got out of the first round? No, she's not getting that fucked up.
She's tied for the most UFC championship fights with Ronda Rousey and JJ
Oh, there you go.
Johanna.
oh, that one was not
Dude,
great.
yeah.
It's a good stoppage.
Yeah.
Not going to do good there. this is it. She like,
That was weird.
It's
But
just
see, it was an
oblique.
oblique kick.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a sidekick.
Because it was her and John love those fucking oblique kicks.
I thought oblique, from my understanding of an oblique kick, comes from the back.
Oh,
not
wait,
the
what am I
front
thinking?
leg.
No, I'm sorry. I meant thigh kick. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's like, it is. Oh, you mean for the person kicking is kicking like from the.
From the back is an oblique.
Oh, I thought it was like the target.
I think he's saying
No,
like this.
oblique. Here, let me.
That didn't help me at all, whatever you just said. That didn't help me understand anything of what you were saying.
Oblique, right? You're out here.
I just want to make sure Zito is standing up and he is moving.
Oblique kick right to the knee.
And what I was saying was that you're saying that when someone steps around here.
Now
and
John
does
is
that-
also doing it. No, front though.
Okay.
So this is a side kick. That's what she was doing.
Yeah.
Like this. I'm just gonna stand up.
Oh,
That
yeah. We
feels
all
good.
gonna.
I like
So
it.
that, I mean, that's how when I was training.
Hold
That's
on.
what we.
I want to listen. I want to take over what you said, and I want to watch the replay again, and then I'll.
I mean, I can put this up a little bit. Is she gonna retire? Oh yeah, she got 3 awards.
She's great English.
Yep. So she got 3. She won 3 of the MMA awards.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see what you're saying about the.
Oh, why is one old?
Yeah, why is that different?
Because they didn't have the new belt when the other
Oh.
one.
Really?
I thought they always give him a new belt.
Yeah.
I thought
They
had
do.
just 1,000 belts.
They have 1,000 belts, all of them.
Because doesn't Mighty Mouse have like 13 belts or something?
Yeah.
So,
Does anyone have a new breed belt at home?
Get that Naga belt right there, boy.
Naga belt right there.
Oh yeah.
I got Naga.
Better
right
show
there.
up, John.
Yeah, all that plastic and fake leather.
Naga
you
does
mean-
it. They
you
do a
mean
sword.
solid
They give a
gold?
sword too, don't they?
Is this your belt right here?
That's one of my belts.
Would you buy your own purple belt, dude?
I have 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. So I keep one here at the office just in case I need it.
Just
You
in
never
case
know.
you need to show people that you're purple belt.
Well, in case I'm gonna like roll out
In case his
there.
employees get out of line, you'd be like, "You want to get choked, motherfucker?"
I just got promoted.
Yeah, and then I just keep 2 for training. That's all. That's it.
That gym out there is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a playground. I was thinking about the other day. I'd love to do like spinning back kicks.
And
on
it's gonna
someone's backs.
change. He's moving
John,
it around
next
again.
time before the podcast, let's come an hour
What?
before.
That's a great idea. Do
I
a
was gonna
workout?
say let's lift. Fucking, we'll do everything. I would fucking do everything then.
You want to go through like a whole circuit out there?
Strike.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We'll have the juices
Strike,
flowing for the podcast.
lift. Oh,
fuck
you
yeah.
want my juices fucking flowing, Zito? Let me
Run Drew through a circuit.
let me go play around in there.
He's like, you want my juices flowing? He's just vomiting. Just after like halfway through the circuit, it's like, Andrew, Jesus, dude.
John, I'm fit. I swear.
I mean,
Yeah, that
Drew,
place
do-
is amazing.
Do you like train like that?
What do you mean?
Circuit training?
Circuit training?
Well, like do you like lift weights and
I lift
like,
weights. I lifted
fucking-
today. John inspired me to lift today.
Did
I
you?
went
Like-
and lifted today.
Did you?
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I-
went and lifted, or you at the
I
gym?
lifted at my house. I have bumper plates in the bar at my house. So I did that.
No, it feels good, doesn't it? It's good. You need like jiu-jitsu is like a certain form of power, but like it's good to put yourself on the weights a little bit.
It's
It does
weird
give
to
you a
go
different-
back to lifting. Like I obviously was just somebody who lifted like total conventional bodybuilder and like conventional movements for the longest time, and then just to even just once or twice a week, like you said, just go out in the garage and just lift, and
Powerlifting.
it feels
Yeah,
good.
powerlifting's great. It's
feels good.
efficient. You do it quickly and you get good
Dude,
bang for your
oh
buck.
man, you should see. I got Mel fucking lifting out there with me now too. It's
I love it. I love
it's
that
the-
Mel's like getting into the whole athletic realm.
She's like, I don't want to like make it to a parent because I don't want her to realize, and then she's gonna completely turn away. And I'm like, but you're slowly becoming like the perfect wife. Like you're just gonna lift and do jujitsu
Perfect wife.
24/7.
You're fucked
No, I
up,
don't know.
dude.
She just hangs out with me all like now. I'm like, you're just always with me now,
You're
just doing the same shit I'm doing.
You're becoming the perfect wife. I'm molding you. I'm building you.
I'm building.
You're gonna be. I thought it was great.
No, I think it's great that you brought in jiu-jitsu. We talked about it the other day. It was like she is at a point where you've given her you've sort of exposed her to this world to the point where she can kind of make a decision to say, am I going to keep doing this? But she at least tried. Like she gave it she got a good taste of it, so she can kind of say now, well, I want to continue or I don't. But it's not like she never tried.
Yeah.
Never gave it a shot.
I think we're at the point now where I told her, I was like, I don't I think I'm good with whatever you decide.
Right.
But she did sign up for a year, so I'm still like, hey, why don't you fucking show up every once in a while? You know what I mean? 'Cause, like,
Look at this.
you know.
Look at the difference between these two guys. It's I know I told you about it, but look at this.
Are they
fucking-
fighting again?
Yeah.
Fighting again. Finally.
Look at that. He's so fucking big. Daniel Cormier looks so tiny next to that dude. It's incredible. It's incredible he knocked him out already.
Oh yeah.
Like,
he knocked the piss out of Stipe.
oh yeah.
Stipe hasn't fought in forever, though. It's not
No.
great.
That was the last time he fought, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the last time
what was
he
that, a
fought.
year ago?
Over a year ago.
Yeah, for sure. It's not great.
Frankie Edgar, of course. Then we've got Nurmagomedov versus Dustin Poirier coming up.
Yeah, there's
a
some
lot of good
bangers
fights.
coming up.
His ears are
Yeah.
huge.
Who?
Holloway.
Look at this fight. Jeez.
See, it's another one. It's incredible. But Frank Edgar, I mean, he beat the.
He's always fought bigger guys, right? He's
Always.
never. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're both
Gray
scrappy. That's
Maynard.
gonna be that's gonna, the two of them, like Holloway and Edgar. They're so scrappy, both of them.
Yeah,
Like,
they
it's
I
are.
gonna
mean,
be a
look,
really
look
good
how
fight.
Edgar took out BJ Penn multiple, 3 times?
Yeah.
He beat him 3 times, right?
Yeah. No, he never was.
ooh,
Edgar's
look at those
awesome,
main events.
dude.
Okay, so the 27th.
Dude, we got to do
Okay,
another fight
that's
companion.
soon. August. Are we just doing all
That's
fight
an
companions?
I mean, look at this. Look at this. Fuck. Look at
Yeah.
July, August, September, and October. Fuck. All. I hope they all stay intact. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's always the thing. Khabib and Poirier, that's awesome. I think
If you don't do one for that one, that you have to do one for that one. I feel
Yeah.
like. That's
I wonder who's on the
Whitaker
undercard.
and Stylebender. How do you say that guy's name?
Adesanya.
Adesanya.
Yeah, that's incredible, dude.
Yeah, those
Good
are amazing
fights.
fights. Those are crazy.
You right there, bud? Right. Hey, you want to? There's more chicken. There's a whole nother thing.
You
of-
know John wants them.
John,
Oh, I'm
you're
gonna
taking
eat
him
those
home,
eventually. Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know if I'll take him home, but I'll have
Why
a
would you
couple
not take him home? Who else? No, I don't want him.
You're not gonna eat him?
No, I won't eat him. You guys can take him. We split him up.
We'll eat him eventually.
Oh, they're
So is it? It's John Jones and
This is
Thiago
it.
next, right?
This is it.
Yeah.
John
Holy
Jones.
crap!
I know it's only what is it? Just 11?
Every fight companion
11
I've done
o'clock, yeah.
before, it's always been like 3 rounds,
Right.
3 rounds,
Yeah,
3
yeah.
rounds, 5
Yeah,
rounds.
no,
And then
this has been-
there's some like fight that's not even a championship that like they gave him 5 rounds and they took the whole fight.
Right. Exactly.
It's been a while since there's been like back-to-back fights with first round knockouts. I feel like
It's
been
so
like
cool.
a
Do you guys
quite a bit of time.
Do you guys think that? I think that some of the initial fights. I'm certainly not the first one to say or think this, but some of the initial fights will set the tone. Even the undercard will start to set the pattern for the rest of the card. It'll be cascading. Like
Yeah.
if there's a bunch of decisions, everyone's kind of playing safe and everyone plays it safe. But if there's a couple knockouts, people start getting knocked out.
Yeah,
You know?
Gotta get that fight bonus.
This
Yeah.
card, look at Uriah Faber's back. What
Is
the
he?
fuck's up with
Is
that?
he fighting?
Rick Simon? I don't even know who that is.
Uriah Faber, man, he was so freaking good back in the
He
day.
just
He's
built
awesome.
like a team, and it's just like a good team. And man,
Yeah,
some
he
of,
is. He's-
some of those guys were.
He's done a great job.
Yeah.
But what's the point of like you retire? You kind of.
Some people just can't walk away from it.
I guess not.
I get it though. I get it. Did you guys ever see? Paul recommended I watch that movie, The Dawn Wall. Did you guys watch that?
Yes. Yes, I did. It was pretty
Did
crazy.
you see it?
It was awesome.
Fuck yeah.
And it was better than Free Solo. I actually.
Oh, really?
I thought
Really?
The Dawn Wall was. I mean, whatever. Free Solo was good. I think they're both great.
Yeah.
What was fantastic to me about the movie is like they both these 2 dudes had such strong missions
Yeah.
that. It's very hard for people on the outside, like the news channels reporting on it, to understand why they were doing it. Like this, I don't know why they do it. They're just crazy. They're like Death Wish. It's like you don't get it. And as I don't know, like I don't do anything that extreme, but as a person who does jujitsu and something that's like unconventional, like I get it. They have to do this. There's no other
Yeah.
choice for them. And that whole what was the best part about that movie about the Dawn Wall was that whole piece was considered to be impossible to do. Yep. And the thing that made it happen was a divorce. The guy was so devastated that he's like, I needed something to throw myself at. And something that was considered completely impossible. A human's going to figure that out because he went through such grief. Yeah. Like that is the coolest
Yeah.
part about that movie. He figured it out because like he had nothing left.
I haven't seen
If he
that.
hadn't climbing, he would.
Watch it. It's
Yeah.
really
I've
awesome.
seen, I've
Like,
seen
he probably
Free
killed
Solo.
himself.
I haven't seen the Dom Wall.
I was really
Dawn Wall was awesome.
I was really impressed, and I was.
He's
real-
in Free Solo too. It's Tommy.
Oh,
Sorry.
really? Same guy.
Yeah, same dude. In
No,
Free
it's
Solo.
not the same.
No, not the same dude. He trained so the dude who
Alex.
did Free Solo, Alex,
Okay.
right? That's like his idol is the guy is the main character of Don Wall. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Andrew?
I was just gonna say I was blown away by the obsession, and it makes me. It seems like I'm not saying I don't feel like I'm saying anything super new here, but sometimes I feel like you forget it. But it's like all the best things to accomplish them, you typically have to be obsessed.
Totally. Yeah, it's having a mission.
But it makes me, and I'll just say this to you guys, but like I feel like just in the last couple of years, like maybe just the last year, 2 years or so, it's like, what am I obsessed about? I try to constantly be like, what am I diving myself all into? Is it work? Honestly, no. I mean, it's probably not work.
Nope.
You
Most
know,
people, it's not.
Is it jujitsu? And then I go, okay, like, I think about it being, is this my obsession? I believe it is. It's the one thing I really love to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you look at that level of obsession, it's like, okay, can you go there? But then it's like, but that guy also, I mean, that guy had nothing else at that time. You
But
know
I
what
don't
mean?
think it's
it
having.
was interesting.
I don't know if it's like having anything else. Like even in Free Solo, what was beautiful about it is that these guys have a mission, and everyone feels that. I think it's a masculine energy thing, feminine energy. There's sort of a different sensibility there. But there's like you feel drawn to something. If you don't, your identity is in trouble. It's like you have a mission to do something, and nothing takes away from that mission. And in that movie Free Solo, that whole movie was about, and they kind of, they might have overplayed it a little bit, but the guy's Alex's girlfriend is always trying to like domesticate him, right? She's always just like, you're gonna go up there and you're gonna get killed, and then I'm not gonna have you. And I remember someone gave feedback on the movie, and they're like, he is such an asshole. He's so selfish for doing that to his family, to his girlfriend, that he continues to put himself in these dangerous situations. And they were going to buy a house, and he doesn't know because he lives in a van. It's like the ironic part about it is that his girlfriend is saying to him, the ironic part about it is that the same thing that his girlfriend fell in love with was with the fact that he had this mission, that he was obsessed with this. That's what she fell in love with. And she's trying to make him stop it because she wants to be safe and secure. And if he were to quit climbing, they would be broken up in 6 months. No question. That's what she fell in love with. But she's like, I don't want you to do it. He's like, I have to do it.
Right.
And if he stops doing it, she's done with him, 100%.
So who's being selfish, her or him?
They're both being selfish.
Right.
They're totally both being selfish. Exactly. But he's a mission that he has to do. And if he doesn't do it, he's a non-person. And like, she would look at him and be like, you let me... I don't know, domesticate. It's not the right word, but you let me take your mission away from you. Yeah. That's not sexy. I'm not into it. At the same time as I want you to stop it.
But what is interesting about the Don Wall and how I can relate to it, I've only done rock climbing a few times, but I skateboarded, and one of the things I found, and I didn't know this about rock climbing, was when those guys were going across, when they fell, they're like, okay, we got to start from the beginning, and we got to keep going. We don't start. They did like 10 feet increments.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be like, we'll start halfway where I started. No, they went all the way back.
You got to start the whole thing back.
The whole thing back again. And now
it's a leg.
It's a leg, right. And I'm like, that's so fascinating. Because like when you're a skateboarder, if you could do a trick and land one-legged or barely land and get your leg off, you're like, fuck it. You didn't land it. You got to do it over again. You got to fucking, till you can stick it. You didn't happen.
You didn't do it.
I also appreciated the honor system because, come on, at some point you're just like, well, look how close I was. Right?
I was so close. Yeah. Let's just go on.
Dude, every time they fall, how do they not shit their pants?
I know.
They're so used to being.
You just think that thing's going to stay?
Yeah. It's incredible, dude.
You did it 100%. You did that 100% the right
yeah.
time, 100%. I would scare the shit out of me.
And the Free Solo guy's doing it. Alex is doing it without any.
Yeah.
He's not strapped in.
Maybe I gotta watch Free Solo. What's that on? Is that on Netflix?
I think I watched that.
So he does the same rock that Tommy Stewart, I think his name is it Tommy Stewart, who did the Don Wall. It's just the other side of the wall where you can free solo up. You don't have any gear or you don't have anything holding you up.
Have you been to Yosemite and looked at like El Capitan? It is.
I'm sure it's
I
amazing.
hiked Half Dome like the first year I moved to California.
The whole documentary.
And it was like,
I have to go to
and
Yosemite.
you look at those faces out there, and it's insane.
Caldwell. Tommy Caldwell.
Tommy Caldwell, thank you. Not tummy steers.
And I hiked Half Dome on like a general like trail that everybody uses, and it was like a 16-hour like round trip like hike like up and back. So I think it was like 8,000 feet, and it was that was hard. And I'm just like the average person. I'm obviously just the average person doing it, but like then you go look at these rock
called
faces.
the dome, right?
Yeah, Half Dome.
Half Dome, thank you.
And then you go look at these rock faces that they're climbing like El Capitan, and it's just it's nuts.
Oh yeah,
It's like when you see it and you're just looking straight up at it, and you're like,
and they call it the
climb
dome
that?
wall because it's the first
Yeah.
piece of rock that the sun hits when the sun rises or
I think
something. Yeah.
that's what they
Okay.
Yeah.
I just watched it, so if I'm probably the most up to date.
Yeah, no, I kind
The
of. It was a
documentary.
good one though, wasn't it?
It was, honestly-
no one thought that was possible until someone got fucking divorced. Just
I
wait.
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate
it's
it.
cool to show like what humans are capable of.
That's what's awesome
Yeah,
about it. I
it's like-
love that. I like that a lot about that.
Is rock
movie.
climbing an Olympic
And he lost
sport?
his finger.
No, I don't think it's Olympic.
It's not, huh?
I don't think so.
No, that doesn't seem like it is.
Because skateboarding is going to be in the Olympics 2020.
No shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I
Did
dig
you
it.
ever go down the skate park in where is it? Not Grant Park. It's right by the Field Museum.
Yeah,
it's like
no,
by
I've-
Roosevelt.
I've driven by that. I've never skated it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm a little too old to get down there. with
Really?
those kids.
Is
yeah.
it most like young kids?
Yeah, I don't think I
Is
want
it-
to.
You look great for your age, man.
Thanks.
You could blend in.
I'll be 44 in a couple weeks.
Are you worried
I
about
can't
like the
believe that.
look, or are
Really?
you worried about the physical? Because like you're physically.
Like you're not gonna like what do you think's gonna
yeah.
happen? You think people are gonna beat your ass?
No.
Fucking fogey.
No, I just haven't done that stuff, like
Yeah.
skated that type of
Yeah.
park in a long time. I don't know.
Sure.
Dude, but you snowboard on the regular. I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
your balance is not.
No,
as-
I can skate around here. I had no problem.
Yeah,
I
just stop making excuses,
I'm
just
not
do it, man.
kicking
That's
up-
all we're trying to
I'm not
say.
kicking, you know.
What did so I have a question? What did you find your obsession? Did you find something that you like that you're attached to that you feel like is part of your mission?
I mean, I want it to be jujitsu, but it's like I feel like it's just so much. I can't even imagine doing jujitsu more than I already do.
No, then that's not what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
no,
not what it
then
is.
the answer is no, John. But
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to tell you no because it's like
No, you can. That's totally
God damn it,
fair.
I don't
That's
know
not what I'm looking for.
I'm a missionless
I'm not
asshole,
looking
John.
for
I don't
you
know
to
what to
make fucking make it up. No, because I think what you said was profound. It's very true. It's like, what is it? Why am I here? What am I doing here? What kind of person do I want to be for this world? Those are very basic questions.
Well, like I've done all the things that you need to do, right? Like that's where I'm getting a little lost. Like,
right.
So you've
I have a
gone through
house,
like the
I
motions.
have a house. I'm married. Like it's like, and then
Hey, you
know,
checked all the fucking boxes.
And
Yeah,
so
guess
now
what? Now what?
And now I'm just that's kind of like that's kind of where I'm at.
That's important. That's called identity. That's
Yeah, I'm like, oh, shit,
you
this
got to
is-
explore that. Some people don't do it.
Because I basically said I was like, I'm not doing this until
Well,
I die.
people, I think, no, right. Well, people think that if they go through life and they check all the boxes that culture hands them and says, here's all the things you got to do. It's like, well, then I'll be a complete person.
Then
And it's like, doesn't
then
work
you're
like
done.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, doesn't work like there's no autopilot function. On
I was
that
just thinking
shit.
like maybe a couple more tattoos or something. Get me right on track. You know what I mean? I said that to my grandfather today. I was like, "What do you think? Just like a fucking I don't know sleeve or something?"
I think this will help my midlife crisis.
I mean, what are we doing here?
He's like, yes, that, and then get a Porsche in 10 years.
Drew, how old are you?
30. I just turned 30.
You just turned 30?
In November.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're doing good, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm rocking and rolling. I
Just
gotta-
wait, just in 5 years. It's brutal.
I'm doing great. It's just a crippling sadness inside that. You know,
Drew's kids are gonna. 3 of them will be in rehab.
yeah.
Kids are a mess.
I mean, I'm gonna take it out on them. So yeah, they're gonna have a hard time.
Just wait and see.
Yeah.
They're gonna remember their dad growing up drinking Line and Googles. I drunk off summer shandy. I know, like 16 of them every night. It's a lot.
But I think to your thing of like figuring out like what like the mission is. I mean, it's like I'm 38 and I'm just finally figured it out. So I think we were talking about this last week. Is like there's this gym in Oakland, and they're open one in Baltimore now. It's called Guardian Gym, and it's like jujitsu, Muay Thai, like boxing, kickboxing. And all the dues, like it's like something I would like love to do, and like I'm like leaning more towards like trying to find a way to do my own gym, whether there's jujitsu or like a fitness, like a boutique style fitness center. But like all the membership dues fund the kids program for like 17 and under. So every adult membership pays for the kid to go in and train. And then they do like like they do fundraisers to raise money to get gis for the kids that live in Oakland, and like they're doing the same thing in Baltimore. I think it's an awesome model. Because you're taking kids that need something to do, and you're giving them like something to do.
Yeah.
And you're kind of showing them a little bit of structure, but they set up like a study hall, like tutoring center in the gym too. And
Yeah.
I think it's like really cool. And like,
Well,
I want to like take part of that idea and like figure out how I can like make something out of it.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
it's a really great idea because I think one of the problems I've seen with, I feel like, I mean, I went through the education system, so I can speak on it. I think one of the problems is like you're telling like a very naturally active ape to sit down for 9 hours of the day and stare at either a page or listen to a lecture. It's not natural. And if you really want to get people to learn, things need to be more firsthand. Things need to be more colorful. There should probably be some, not just like some bullshit fitness class or fitness like class you take. It's like you need to integrate physical activity into that. I think way better if I do jiu-jitsu in the morning. I'm firing on all cylinders for the rest of the morning. Creative energy's flowing. I feel good. But if you just like you just sit and you just sit there, it's your brain's on a different. Your brain's bathed in a different set of chemicals.
I go twice a week. I go to the gym before I go to work, and then like the rest of the week I like work out like after. But it's like those 2 days that I go in the morning, I go at like 5:36, and I look forward to it. It's like the rest of the day, it sets the tone.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's so great.
It feels really good.
But that whole like model of this like this Guardian like academy, it's like really like it's really cool. And I lived down the street from it when I lived out there, and like the youth that they target, like they go into schools and they market to the schools and say, hey, we're this nonprofit. This is what we're doing. Like if anybody's interested in like learning to box or learning to do kickboxing or learning to do jiu-jitsu, if you're under 17,
some of those, is it mainly like underprivileged or underserved?
They target like underserved, and it's like great because like the kids are excelling in school at the same time.
Is there any like apprehension to that because it's martial art and it's like in areas that are underserved or whatever, they're poor and they want to beat the fucking
No, the gym's done well. It's like growing. They've had to expand and move into a bigger space.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's neat.
So then they went out to Baltimore. They're building one out in Baltimore now, and I feel like this is like another great place to
Chicago.
Like, set
Chicago
one
would be a
up.
good one.
I like that. That's your. So you've kind of fused your mission into that. That's somehow like that.
Yeah.
That calls to you as like helping people out in that kind of way.
Yeah, I came from a pretty like lower like not even middle class, like blue collar, old textile manufacturing community where you saw a lot of like plight and people trying to figure out like, what am I going to do? How am I going to eat? Like, am I going to do this? Am I going to go do that? Like nobody really knows what they're doing, and it's relatable in a way where like you didn't have access to all the resources that you really would hope that you had access to.
Right.
And I've just found that like through just jiu-jitsu, it's like I started training like 6 years ago. About 6.5 years ago, and it's like really changed just even like at this age in life. It like switched the direction of like my like
Of your entire
how
life.
I like think and act and like everything I do so much.
Oh, yeah.
And to think that like in your 30s, that's when that change happens. It's just like
Right.
imagine if it happened earlier in life.
When all this other change is happening too, it could really impact the course of someone's life for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's special. I think it's interesting. You found you've like wrapped your mission into giving back.
Yeah.
It seems like without that connectedness, a mission is pretty useless. Like it has to be something that's serving someone other than yourself.
Yeah.
That has to be a mission.
And I think a lot of what I've done aside from like the last like 10 or so years of my life has been like trying to like do something to give back. Like, I spent 5 years in the Coast Guard on active duty. I worked in an emergency room in a trauma center because I thought I wanted to like be a physician's assistant. So I was like really hands-on, like trying to do something to help, and it was just figuring out what it is that like I really love to do where I could help people at the same time. And I've just kind of found that like this is like something that's really like struck a chord with me.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool. Like the guys that started the Guardian Gym, like one of them's like a black belt from Half Gracie. And there was like two guys from Twitter who were like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, what else can I do? And they just like went and opened this gym.
Brilliant.
Oh,
All right, man.
I
John
think that's
Jones.
like a really cool thing.
No, that's special.
Yeah, I
Dude,
mean, I think
Tiago Santos.
Chicago could definitely utilize that if you want to stay here and do it. It
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
No, it needs it. Dude, this is an
be a
interesting
good
fight,
fight.
man. I'm interested
Fucking
in this.
hell.
I know we always talk about tattoos, but Tiago might have the worst tattoos.
Why you don't like that fucking hammer?
Why don't you like
I
it?
don't think anything's coming together. That's all. I'm saying.
It's definitely definitely a little scattered. But that hammer is fucking.
John Jones just looks so relaxed and just
always so
look at him. Like it's like he's in round 3. Like Tiago still's like, I'm kind of getting warmed up. I'm getting like John Jones looks like he's been fighting for a couple rounds.
How tall is John Jones? He looks-
6'4".
6'4", I think. Yeah.
6'4", but
There's
84-inch reach. Whoa.
All right.
Hello. Nice fucking leg kick. But look how big John Jones is. Just
Yeah.
everything. It's just longer and just.
I don't know if I haven't seen a lot of these guys fight, but I feel like Thiago looks like he looks flat. He looks fluffy. Like he doesn't look as
ripped.
as usual.
Yeah. Well, we'll see
can
if
assure you he
let's see
probably
if that
feels pretty
power.
strong.
No,
can
I'm not
land
sure. I'm
it.
not worried about that, but just to make sure that he's not.
No,
That he's healthy.
Yeah, you just up to
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like Robbie Lawler, I think
bad
2 fights
cut,
ago,
something
like
that.
Robbie Lawler 2 fights ago looked pretty
Right,
He was,
I
like
think-
emaciated, and then he came back last fight against Askren. And he looked
I think we had those
jacked.
conversations before. Yeah,
Oh,
like
did
he
we?
just seems like he just maybe didn't dehydrate right, but he's just maybe full of water.
Well,
I don't know.
didn't that happen to Tyron Woodley? Remember
That-
his last fight?
was that the last fight
That
we
was
were
last
talking
fight.
about? Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't look good his last fight. Like, just didn't look like he was in it. Then got beat up by Kamaru Usman.
Well, when they said these two were going to fight, like I pictured one and then I pictured the other, and I'm like, damn, that's going to be like two monsters going at it. Not that they're not both two monsters, but like I was, again, still surprised. I mean, John is the bigger man. Like
Yep.
he's just the bigger man.
Yeah, look at him. Ooh, God, sharp spinning back elbow. Remember when he just crushed Stephan Bonner with that?
Yeah.
No, but
A spinning back elbow.
lot of
He
these
like
have-
grabbed his leg and Bonner went crashing to the ground. It was a unanimous decision though. Bonner's a tough dude.
that'd be an early fight, right? For John.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like one of his first.
It's so silly that he's got one loss on his record. It's so ridiculous that one loss is.
It was from fighting the that deaf wrestler. What was his name?
Hearing- hearing
Mark
impaired.
Hamill?
I don't think they like the word deaf.
Was it Mark Hamill?
Yeah, Mark.
Mark
Hamill.
Hamill.
Hearing impaired. Sorry.
12 to 6 o'clock elbow. That's what
Yeah.
we got this qualifying for.
Which they were saying is going to be overturned.
is it?
Yeah, I think they're finally like petitioning it to be overturned.
So he becomes.
He'll be undefeated.
A clean record.
Seems just like a marketing
I
thing.
mean,
or
it's,
something.
he's undefeated.
He's undefeated.
I think anybody would ask if you ask them that. Yeah, they'd 100% agree.
Yeah.
He's beating the shit out of
Thiago
Mark
just
Hamill.
waited in there and tried to get some.
Yeah, I saw that.
shots.
That was very weak, though.
Yeah, it was. Well, John Jones just backed up perfectly, so it made him look really awkward doing
Yeah,
it.
it did. But that's John Jones. I mean, how you break that fucking distance? The only guy that we thought could do it was what's his name?
Malcolm.
Almost
Just
off
come out?
guard.
Who was the
Gustafsson.
Gustafsson, yeah,
Gustafson.
Gustafsson.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
All right, mouthpiece back in. I mean, would you just put it? Could you
Matt
rinse it
Hamill,
first?
not Mark Hamill.
Oh,
Sorry.
Matt Hamill. Yeah. it's
Mark Hamill is Luke Skywalker.
Dude, there's some stuff I say in here. I was like, 5 minutes later, I'm like, that was so wrong. What I just said.
I 100% agree with you. I was like, yeah, I think it was like.
Oh, there we
Jack was
go.
aggressive. He's doing a good job of kind of staying
He's got to
aggressive.
be. He's got to be
You
aggressive.
got to, because I think Jones will just lull you into this.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
real.
Like
He just kind of puts you into his game, and you're flowing with him, and he just picks you apart.
Yep.
Well, they definitely said the most attractive thing about Santos fighting Jones was that he will throw caution to the wind
And
if
just go
the
in.
opportunity arises.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'll
Yeah,
just
he's
go.
doing that. He's definitely.
Yeah, it's just a matter of is John Jones going to counter with a fucking crazy, knee or fucking elbow or spinning back kick. So then, Jan Block, who was on earlier,
Jan Blachowicz.
is he going to be next in line then?
Could be.
Is that right? Because I don't know who else is in this division that John Jones hasn't beat up already.
Well, he beat Rockhold, but that was Rockhold's first fight at 205.
Right.
Damn, they really needed Rockhold to win so that he would get a title shot.
That was.
They really
I bet that was the. That was definitely in their cards.
I don't think it's you're selling much with Thiago Santos against Jan Blachowicz for the lightweight championship, unfortunately.
Yeah. Right. It's an interesting thing.
Santos versus Blachowicz. Every American's like, what?
I mean, do you see John Jones ever going up to heavyweight? Think it's gonna
Yeah,
happen?
they were thinking about that. Yeah, didn't they? Wasn't he going to fight Brock Lesnar or something?
Oh,
Hear that?
I know that.
After Brock beat Mark Hunt. I know it's not going to happen now.
Yeah. Well, I know that's what he said, but
But yeah. No, I think that would be great. I think he'd be awesome at heavyweight. He'd be fucking good.
yeah.
He's going to be good wherever he fights, man. It's easy to say. Not much of a prediction. If
But
I
you
say
think he's gonna
that.
wait for Cormier to get to retire before he moves up to heavyweight?
Dude, he'll beat the shit out of Cormier. I mean, in
think
his
so?
mind, I'm just speaking from his mind, obviously,
Yeah.
and I shouldn't do that, but I'm going to. But he goes into heavyweight, he'll beat Cormier there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
I wonder what's in his mindset. Why he doesn't like become champ.
I don't Yeah, I don't know. Well, first of all, like he's just fought. He's been spending years like getting out of trouble. It's like he can't even be a champ.
Yeah.
You know, so this idea of being a champ,
Dude,
it's like,
I love this fucking camera.
Yeah.
it's cool.
It's so dope.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty amazing.
Fuck.
It's pretty amazing.
Look at this.
I like they're still showing it. I mean, that wasn't super significant, was it?
Yeah, these leg kicks are.
Oh, yeah. They'll
he's doing
take
a
the
good job.
steam out of him. He's got little legs, John Jones.
He
Little
does.
calves.
He does.
He's just lanky. You know, he's just that lanky
Yeah, he
fighter.
does. This guy shaved his chest with a sledgehammer on it. Cool.
Yeah, there's not many hairy guys in the UFC. They all fucking shave.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women look at that and like, oh yeah, why aren't you like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who was
So-
hairy?
Oh, what happened?
Is that a foot?
It's it.
Oh, whoa, dude, that guy will fucking bang. I
What-
thought he
what-
was kind of injured for a second. It seemed like his foot. He's going.
His foot.
He's going for
He's
it.
got to go for it because his foot, something's fucked up with his
Think
foot.
so?
Yeah, he's like, fucking, I'm going all in now.
His foot might be broken.
It's his right foot.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Something's-
he's limping on it for sure.
Something wrong with his ankle or something, or landed wrong or knee.
Yeah, and he like kind of did a flurry of punches, maybe to like be like, "Hey, no, I'm fine. Don't fuck with me."
No, either that or he's like, fuck, I
Yeah,
gotta go
or I need
all
to-
in
I
because
need to
next
finish
round
it.
I'm
Mhm,
fucked. Because
He's trying to
even
run
you
something.
ever get injured, John, while during a roll, and you're like, fuck, I just got to keep rolling because I know after I'm done, it's gonna fucking blow up.
Yeah, no, you just gotta. Of course. Yeah, you just gotta keep going.
Oh, he's kicking with it, so can't
Yeah,
be that
maybe it was
bad.
just something.
That's
You'll
weird.
get that when you get like your finger jammed or your toe, and you're just like, oh my god, I want to throw up. That hurts. But then you just keep going. And a minute later, it's like it doesn't hurt that much.
And then the next day you're like,
Why did I push through
yeah,
that?
exactly.
Foot elevated.
Oh, man.
Foot elevated all day.
Well, I did that in a tournament and ended up tearing my oblique and couldn't train.
Did you?
for it. Yeah. At Masters Worlds like two or 3 years ago.
Oh man.
It's like had a triangle on the guy and felt a little rip and was like, well, I'm just gonna finish this. As soon as I pulled, he postured and just felt like something
Tiago's
bagged in
got-
my ribs.
Tiago has very like he likes to bob and weave a lot. He like works a lot on his boxing. It looks like, and like John is like seems like he kind of works on everything. Tiago's like he's emphasizing his boxing for sure.
Yeah.
Because like he throws good kicks, they're heavy and everything, but like he doesn't seem as put together. Like he doesn't seem as integrated as John Jones.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't
You know what I'm
seen
saying?
anyone really as integrated as John. I mean, John Jones
yeah,
is just on another level.
he's very integrated.
Everyone else, when they're in the ring with him, they look so one-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's so creative with his movements.
Yep.
That it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna make you look ridiculous. Think we'll ever see Anderson Silva against John Jones?
No, I don't think
No.
anyone wants to see that.
No, right?
Nope. People who haven't watched MMA in 6 years, who like were cryogenically frozen and came back, they would do it.
That was weird.
They'd like to see that.
Yeah, right. Man, that's an interesting back tattoo, though.
Yeah.
All right, come on. 205 round two. Think this is going 5 rounds?
I don't know.
I'll say 4.
You're saying
Yeah,
4?
4 I think is a safe one. I like that.
All right.
Oh,
Man, he gets that head kick. You think you get that thing off all the time?
he
Right
got
up the
off on
pipe.
Cormier.
Right on. What is a like? They got hospital for special surgery on the. See that on the ring? Like they're advertising.
Do you remember when they stopped advertising for a bit? There was like no advertisements on. I think it was. I can't remember when it was. Oh,
see
it was
it-
when they got like some deal.
With the Reebok deal.
Yeah, thank you. Yep.
Now it's like a fucking NASCAR.
Yeah,
out
look
there.
at it. I
Jesus.
fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the head kick
Ooh,
off.
yeah, he did. Did he?
He did, yeah.
It didn't seem to really affect him, but
No.
he got something. He was well blocked. But Tiago's doing a good job. Kind of. He's not getting overwhelmed. He's. I think kind of striking in his game. He feels comfortable.
Yeah.
He's backing up probably more than he usually does, but he's not being intimidated by John Jones.
No. Man, it's rough. Oh, there's your San Manuel Casino right there on the ring.
Nice job, Andrew.
Man,
you
you
won
got
that
him.
deal,
You got him
dude.
in the UFC as well.
I mean, obviously, I just
Yeah.
total marketing guru right here.
What do they buy from you, Andrew?
700 duffel bags.
That's it? 700?
700 duffel bags goes for
For a
like
casino?
$40,000.
Was it? What?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's like a nice duffle bag.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like water resistant.
400 bucks a duffel bag.
It's not Kevlar, though.
No, it's like it was like a $50 duffel bag.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. It's nice. Got that order on the 4th of July. Nobody's
you?
even supposed to be working. Boom, sent it in. I was like, hell
Wow.
yeah, let's do this.
Who do you think won this round? I got it. It's hard to tell, but I
a
give it
weird
to
one.
Jones
Yeah.
because he's advancing more.
He's definitely controlling the octagon.
But it's very weird. It's a very weird round. Like it's definitely fairly. Yes, I would say you would give it to John, but at the end of the day, what did he really do?
No, I agree. Yeah,
he controlled the.
he controlled it, but like it's kind of
Yeah.
intangible.
But what happened? I want to know what happened to his leg.
Yeah,
Something happened.
I want to watch these replays because I did not see what you initially
okay.
saw. So if
He,
you
like, stumbled.
if you feel like it's gonna happen, just say something loudly.
Okay. Well, hopefully they'll show a replay here. But
You drank all my weird beer, John.
what is that beer?
You need to
Grapefruit shandy.
expand your mind.
Is it grapefruit?
It's kind of.
Oh, there we go. Fuck. Was it I missed it. Here we go. Hopefully. Oh, no. Damn it. We missed it. Looking at the bottle.
No, that was it.
That was it.
He just smacked his toes on his shin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And John, you just get hungry, huh?
He's not even talking in the mic
And
anymore.
said he's like, fuck this, I'm eating.
I'm doing my thing.
It's all right. Do your thing, man. Plenty. All right. Round 3. So, what else do you sell? All promotional stuff?
A lot of promotional products.
Yeah.
I do sell pens. It's not exciting, but I do sell cool stuff also.
What's the coolest thing you sell?
Coolest thing, I do sell really nice bags. I sell really cool speakers.
Speakers?
Yeah, like $100, little like Bluetooth speakers.
Okay.
They're cool. They do like they're quality.
Yeah.
They're nice. Shit like that.
Anything I can use?
And how you? I mean, use for what?
I
I
mean,
don't know. Do you sell USB drives?
No,
What the fuck, bro?
that's too promotional for me.
So you don't sell 64 or 500 gigabyte solid USB with
Sorry.
your logo on it?
Hey, sorry, man.
What the fuck?
What about like golf balls with like companies' brands on them?
Nope.
So just like
Okay.
apparel.
Pens, journals, tech items.
That's a tech fucking item. A
USB
USB,
drive is pretty
Yeah, but
standard.
not that. That's more like an office item.
Really?
what's a tech item then?
What tech item?
Like power bank speakers,
Isn't that just a speaker?
charging cables, headphones.
Tech item. A tech item. A speaker.
You're saying headphones and charging cables, and then USB somehow isn't in that?
It's not in there, correct? 100%. Hey, man, I don't.
I don't
I
know
just
the
work-
lines
yeah,
between the
I just work
industries. Do you guys have like an opposing kickball team with the USB guys?
oh, wow. John Jones
Tico
getting
Santos
cracked.
is not messing around.
Remember you sent me a logo one time and I was going to work up something for you?
Yeah,
Didn't I
what'd
send
you
you
do?
some shit? Or
I don't
no?
know. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I think he just tripped him.
Okay.
Now he's trying to do like Anderson Silva thing here. I hate when John Jones starts grabbing. It's like, what are we doing? Why is he grabbing the guy? It's not grappling. Oh, no.
Murder him right now. Murder him right now. Damn it.
John Jones went over his head with
Yeah,
the
he
knee
did.
kick. That was weird. Why would he do that? He's so big. Yeah, you did do something. Didn't you send me like a something I can't even use?
Oh, cool. That was my last company.
Dude, that's called sales.
What the hell did I even send you?
You made me a cable that doesn't even belong to my phone.
Doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, that is what I did. Yeah.
You're like, here, I got this cable. You can't use it for anything, but it has your logo on it.
Another day.
Why
at the
can I use
office.
it on your phone?
Another day.
Because it's not. It wasn't even a. It wasn't a fucking. It wasn't for my phone. For an iPhone. It
Here,
was for
something
like a-
you won't use.
Huh, weird. I wonder why I would have sent you that without the adapter.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know, but you did it.
Yeah, I could do.
Tiago's
I could do
doing a
more
good job
normal
getting
stuff
out.
now.
Yeah, these
Can you?
kicks.
Okay.
Like really nice leather padfolio shit like that.
Leather what?
Like padfolios, like journals. I don't know if you do journals.
I don't do a journal, bro.
Okay.
Do you think I should start doing a journal?
I mean, to be honest, I'm super surprised you don't have like a really nice leather journal.
Yeah, I'm not much of a writer. John, are you a writer?
I like writing. Yeah.
You do?
Yep.
Oh God,
Enjoy
here we
it.
go. John's very into writing.
That's good.
Enjoy
What do
it.
you write about?
I write about
Poetry?
No, I don't do poetry. I just write about I write about like a bunch of different things. Like sometimes it's mythology, which is weird.
Okay.
But it's all just kind of sitting on my computer, or it's like prehistoric man.
Do you write on a
Compared to-
Journal, like pen?
No, I write on computer.
Okay, computer.
I'll write letters to my
I thought you had a
friends.
typewriter.
I do have a typewriter.
A typewriter.
I'll write letters to my friends. Writing is a beautiful exercise. I enjoy it.
say the typewriter. Don't say the computer because the typewriter is so much cooler.
It's both. I have a typewriter. I have not opened it up.
John, are we friends?
Like in real life, or are you talking about on
you
Facebook?
didn't get a letter?
I didn't get a letter.
Oh,
I've never
that's
gotten a
weird.
letter from
I
John.
I've gotten plenty of letters.
I
Have you?
I haven't written a letter to every one of my friends. But that's a good exercise to do with like a family member.
Did you just
too.
mail it to them, or you email it to
No,
them?
let's give them to them.
Oh, you give it?
Yeah,
Hand
like on like a
written.
trip or something.
Or no,
like-
you type it on
No.
your computer, print it out, and then you.
I'll type on my computer, and then I'll type on my computer so I can get all my thoughts on it, and then I'll copy it down onto handwritten.
Oh.
Because handwritten's it's more. There's something different with handwritten.
Do you print or do you actually cursive?
I print.
Okay.
Yeah, my handwriting's really bad.
Delivers it by messenger bird.
I don't want to give anything away, but he
Pigeon
wrote
carrier.
a very nice letter to Paul for.
Oh,
Yeah, for their wedding.
Yeah, for
that's
fun.
nice.
I didn't obviously. I know no details about it, but I know he did write a letter,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
and I did not write a letter.
good
And
exercise.
Paul called me out on it.
Probably
I was like,
feels
"Oh, weird.
like-
Where's your letter, Drew?"
It probably feels like if someone plays an instrument or like paints or something. It's just another form like of expression, I think.
Okay. Do you plan on publishing anything?
I plan on self-publishing. I think in next couple months here I'll publish something. Self-publishing is totally free. It's
Okay.
really easy to do. You can publish on Amazon, Kindle, Nook, whatever.
Huh.
But I just want to get something out there. I think it'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
It's a passion. Yeah, I think it is too. It's a passion of mine. I really
Do you
enjoy
have
it.
do you go by your name when you?
I mean,
write?
I've never published anything. I mean, like I
Will you, or will you come up with like a?
no, like a pen name. No,
Yeah.
I'll probably just publish my name. I don't care. But I don't know what it'll. I don't know, like if anyone will ever even buy it. I just want something out there in like the cultural marketplace of ideas. Like I want to put something out there, and then I'll keep doing
What
it.
if
It'll
it
get
takes
better.
over? Like,
It won't. It won't
what if
take
it
over.
does though?
It's kind of like the podcast for me. Like for me, this is kind of like my.
It's your thing.
you
It's
know,
your
my
expression.
thing, my
Totally.
expression.
But what if all of a sudden
Special.
you get a bunch of hits in fucking Finland, and you? What?
Then I'll fly there and be the Finnish king. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be the David Hasselhoff of Finland.
Just this brown belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, congratulations on your brown belt.
Oh,
a lot
thanks,
of people out there know that John just got promoted.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
All right, round 4. Here we go, guys. This is what you guys
Alright,
called
Kev.
it. I think it's going to end here.
Santos he got his head cut last round. Like
From that knee?
I don't know if it was from a knee or an elbow, but
Okay.
I think it might have been the knee.
Okay. Oh,
Ooh,
man. John Jones can take a. Either he takes a punch really well or he rolls punches really, really well. Sees him coming. Because Santos is fucking throwing some fucking punches at his fucking head a lot.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, right? I don't,
What is John Jones doing? He's like draping his hand out there.
Oh, that is weird.
It looks like he's doing the what's that Jeff Serafin, the sloth.
praying mantis.
No,
Sloth.
like the sloth.
It's like the monkey or drunken monkey or something.
Okay, could be that too.
I don't know if it's Jeff Serafin. Did you guys
No.
ever see Bloodsport?
Yes, fuck yeah.
Remember the Chinese guy? He's the kung fu dude. He was like the monkey kung
Yes,
fu.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped on the guy's head.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god! Wasn't the Mongolian like the toughest dude?
Did you see the Asian?
No,
guy?
the Japanese
Wasn't that
guy
based
was.
in Thailand?
No, different
It's like-
Bloodsport.
yeah,
this
I
is
saw-
Bloodsport 2, I think.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I saw the Asian guy.
not the dude with like the head. This was the Mongolian. This was like maybe Bloodsport 3. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
maybe it's Bloodsport.
Bloodsport. Dude, Sylvester Stallone's coming out with Rambo, another
Yeah,
Rambo.
he's
Dude,
just like,
he needs to keep it
Sylvester,
going.
just-
Why not?
Fuck
Why
Sylvester,
not?
just take it easy.
He's so jacked. There's that one vein in his arm.
Really
I don't
jacked.
even understand that one.
I
vein.
don't. It's so big.
No,
it's
that's
ridiculous.
Sylvester, like, just do something like, do something different.
Like a romantic comedy.
Yeah, not just going to do
He's actually
something.
good. You ever see
Stallone in a
Oscar?
rom-com,
You ever see
like-
that Oscar? It was that mob movie he did
Is there a Rambo
called
rom-com?
Oscar. Never
No.
saw it. Oh man, you guys are. It's a comedy, And he actually is pretty good at it because he plays like a mobster, but it's a comedy. Check it
Yeah,
out.
no, he can probably only
No.
play mobster. As
Zito, I've seen him in one role, and that is badass killer guy that's going to murder everybody.
Don't forget boxer.
and or
forget
boxer.
boxer.
Thank you.
And
I'm
Box,
sorry.
yeah. No, go watch Oscar. It's clever.
What else has he done? What other kind of roles besides Rambo and boxer? Was he in Predator?
No.
No.
Not Pre- no, it was Arnold.
You would just
That
assume
was
you'd be in
Schwarzenegger.
Predator. but-
Arnold,
That was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
his biceps deserve to be in Predator.
Arnold,
even though he's
have they
5'2".
ever shared the screen together? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, in Expendables.
Oh, I've
that
never
really
seen that.
horrible.
I've never seen. And
Because
they're
they
on-
were like the jacked like badass action heroes of like the early
80s.
and mid '90s. Yeah, in '80s. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
There's always this like who would win in a fight, Arnold
Yes,
Schwarzenegger. And
always.
it's like if you really knew their sizes, you know Arnold would beat the shit out of that. dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Arnold would crush him.
Yep.
It would be, yeah.
I don't give a shit about how much heart he has. Fuck him. And fuck his heart.
Arnold would just grab him by the throat.
Terminator
he's so
style.
little compared to Arnold Schwarzenegger. But they have to be floating around the same age, right? I would assume. right?
Yeah.
Think
Yeah,
so.
they are. They're both in their 70s, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Arnold was my hero when I was a kid. Terminator. Freaking
Terminator?
loved it. Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? Commando. Remember Commando?
Yeah.
You didn't like that one, huh?
No, I thought Commando was okay. I really like Terminator 1 and 2. Everything else, all the other Terminators after that were pretty bad, but Terminator 1 and 2 were just really a lot of impact on me when I was a kid.
Like, impact in what way?
It was just a movie that I saw a lot. And I thought the concept, I think the concept's timeless. It's good. It's like,
Yeah. It's
hits
very
on
clever.
everything.
Right.
Armageddon, AI
So-
taking over the world. It's all very contemporary concept still.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in 47.
So he's 72.
What are you, some sort of math genius?
A fucking savant sitting next to us. Jesus Christ.
My stepdad was born in 48. That's
Okay.
like really easy.
He's like, but he's not my real dad. Right?
I'll just out myself on that one.
Dang. Round 5.
Yeah.
You guys
Clive
are,
John Jones
you
winning
guys
every
are
single
dumb.
round.
You guys said round 4. Bunch of
All right, so
fucking
Sylvester
idiots.
Stallone, 1946.
73.
Wow. So he's a
God,
year
this guy's
older.
a math genius, dude.
Man, that's incredible. All right, well there you go. So yeah, they could definitely fight each other in the IBJJF. They'd be
Master 7.
Master 7.
That was a new one as of like last year, I
There
think.
you go.
They fight Andre. Andre like beats Arnold by 2 points.
Oh man. All right, 5 rounds. So we said that it's been knock on in the last round. The last one, of course, goes to
Ooh.
the 5th. Yeah. That's the way it is. That's what happens. I'm surprised John Jones can't take him out.
Motel 6 has an advertisement on with the UFC now.
Yeah. Incredible.
That's just
Yeah.
Well, it's like as the fan base is devolved, it's like, well, so you're gonna stay.
Yeah.
used to be Holiday Inn Express.
Right.
Go on to Motel 6.
Yeah. Yeah, man. What's going on, Drew?
You know, I was looking at I feel like John Jones has been a lot of decisions lately.
Has he?
And, I mean, he did just knock out Gustafsson
Yeah.
recently, but yeah, like the last like 5 or 6 have all
Okay.
been decisions. So I was just noticing, but again, even one of the last decisions was against Alex, and so it's like, well, that was a fucking
Well, Anthony Smith, he decisioned.
yeah, right. It's just the last couple have been, and I feel like he's very patient. He knows his game, and he doesn't have to push too far outside of that. And he definitely finishes when he wants to. But it's just another decision. To be honest, another decision against somebody who they are probably saying is not his stiffest competition. It's like it would have
Right.
been nice to see a finish.
Right. Yeah. Why can't you finish him then if he's
You know, the
if
UFC
he's-
ran market research analytics on their client base, and they were like, it came back that most people were starting to stay at the Motel 6.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the Hyatt anymore. So
Yeah.
they went to the Motel 6, actually.
Buffalo Wild Wings too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Santos knows he's got to get a finish because he's losing this fight. That's why he's coming out super aggressive.
He doesn't seem super tired either. I mean,
No.
right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. He knows he's got to finish this, though, because Jones is just going to win a decision.
Yeah. How come they're not doing proper 12 on any of the camp? I don't see any of that anywhere.
Opener over there.
Yeah, there used to be one in there.
Yeah, there's one in there. I got you.
What you got there, John? Sam?
Blue Moon.
Oh, Blue Moon. Okay. Yeah, I would. Why isn't proper 12 being represented? That's it. It's done.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. The what's not being represented?
McGregor's proper 12.
Oh.
You got that other stuff out there. Is McGregor coming back or is he done?
Isn't he? I heard that he's. Well, I don't know what I heard, but apparently he's thinking about another sport. I don't know what that would be.
Baseball?
Yeah, Jordan.
What a marketing genius, though, right? Like, market the hell out of yourself, talk all this trash,
He's a walking brand.
get this fight, make all this money, and just disappear.
Yep. He's a walking business asset, totally.
Yep.
Santos is doing a good job, like just being in it, but just not enough. He's still aggressive. He's still throwing stuff.
I mean, those kicks have got to hurt Jones. I mean, it doesn't look like it they are, but they've got to do some kind of damage.
So how does that work? So he loses via decision.
Yeah.
Let's say he wins his next 2 or 3 fights.
Are we all in agreement on that? Do you
rematch?
think that Jones is winning this?
I mean, from
If you
what
were a judge, what would you say?
I'm barely paying attention, but I'm thinking Jones is winning because he's controlled the center of the octagon the whole time.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I agree with that.
He's landing these punches, landing these kicks and punches when and it's counting. You know, it's no like, did he hit him? Did he duck away? You know what I mean? Like that's a fucking kick.
Well, I always kind of believe in the like you got to kind of beat the champ like decisively, and I wouldn't call this decisively.
Yeah.
I know that's not fair. That's not a fair thing to say, but like
don't
at the end of
disagree
the
with
day,
you.
I know what
like
you're saying.
Yeah.
I totally feel you.
nothing is decisive about this win. So
What the
it's
fuck?
like,
His leg is fucked up. See him almost go down again. So he's definitely more compromised in this fight than John Jones, damage wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John just seems to be controlling the pace and the and kind of the activity, even though I feel like Santos has put more energy into his like throws and stuff, you know?
like, has there been a flurry from John to try to finish this fight?
no.
It really hasn't. Just like maybe a flying knee that one of his had, but
That was about it. Yeah. John's not like putting punches together like Santos was, or it does. All right. Well, you're one.
Kind of underwhelming at the end of a really awesome card.
That was an incredible card.
Incredible. Yeah. What do you guys think about Henry Cejudo and all of his antics outside the ring?
I mean, I think he's a fool, but I mean, you can't. It garners attention. You're talking about it right now, and the fight was 3 weeks ago, and you know he's still a stud.
Ooh.
Thiago's trying to get in there.
But do you think he's the greatest of all time?
I think he's got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I think he's a superior combat athlete for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why has he got to play that heel? Why has he got to play that? Like, can't someone tell him, hey, dude, just
I think
shut
at
the
this
fuck
point,
up?
once you have 2 belts, I don't think you have to be a heel. I don't know. Like, what is it? Like, is anybody being like, oh no, like, he's not the best? It's
Well,
like,
here's the
Because he
thing.
didn't get 2 belts?
yeah,
No, yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, we all agree. Everyone out there,
that
I
was
mean,
weird.
George St. Pierre is like the model of like, just do what he does. Hey guys, everyone, just do what he's doing, and you're gonna gain respect.
Yeah, but
you're
he
gonna
had,
gain
he had a
followers.
French Canadian accent, and
That's
that
true.
just makes him more charming in
That's
general.
true. That's true.
So
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, do what he's doing?
Well, like how he carried himself. He carried himself. You know,
Yeah.
he didn't have to fuck. He just went out there and proved it in the ring. You could talk all your shit, but
he
we're
wouldn't.
gonna go out there.
He wouldn't like if he emerged in the sport right now. He wouldn't be the same thing as he was. Like,
No,
just because he doesn't have that like the personality that he exuded at the time was the perfect personality for like being a champion. Like he was someone that like I think back then people in MMA were like, yeah, respect that, and then now it's like McGregor. It's like just talk shit, and I don't know. I'm not saying the sport's degrading; it's just changing in terms of marketing. The millennials coming in, like St. Pierre's not a millennial. You know, he's right. He's Gen X.
Yeah,
Different kind of way of interacting with the fan base.
Yeah. All right. Well, looks like it's going to decision, and they're going to be John Jones. So, but hey,
They seem very cordial at the end.
yeah. Fuck. All right, guys. Want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
Anything else to say?
Zito, Appreciate you having us.
Sure, man.
Yeah,
Awesome,
thanks.
dude.
It's fucking been awesome. I love these Fight Companions.
Me too. I have a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you for the wings.
Oh, you're most welcome.
Hospitality. You're a beautiful man.
Kevin, Drew,
Yeah.
anything you guys want to say?
No, it was a blast as always. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Sure, man. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. For more information about Grappler Union Podcast, you could visit us at our website at grapplerunion.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Grappler Union. Please like us on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. And all of our episodes are available on our YouTube channel. Say what?
Be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to all that shit. You got to do another take, right?
Oh.